各位亲爱的网友朋友，大家好。
Hello, dear friends. How are you?
上一次直播就是10号的时
In the
候呢，
last live
我给大
stream,
家
which is on the
聊
10th
过
of
了这
December,
个明年就是2024龙年运程的
I mentioned to
一
you
些预言和看法哈，
what's a
也引起了我们
prediction
广大网
for
友的热
next
烈
year,
的
the
议
year
论，
of dragons,
有大
for
量的
the
来信，
12 zodiac
大量
signs.
的问题啊，
And I
等着
received
来
a lot
解
of
答。
questions
那么今天呢，我
from
们
all of
就
you.
专门给大家来解答一下
So today,
大家的这个
we have
问
this
题啊。
session to
在
answer to your
众多的问题之
questions.
中呢，可能是
Among all your
我
many
们就选择一
questions,
些有代表性的。
we selected a few
那如果需
to
要特别详细的回答呢，那么你之
the
后呢，
overall
你可以再来
questions.
信啊，
If
描述
you
一下
still
你的
have
问
any
题
questions
哈，
after this
这个越
session,
详细，
feel
可
free
能
to
我给
write to
你
me again.
来参考的可能就是越更精准一些
And when you
啊。
write to me,
哎，那觉真
the
已经带
more
来大家的问题，第一个
precise you tell me, the more things you tell me
第一个
is
问题是来
more
自马来
accurate.
西亚的 Jessica。
Okay, Jason,
她问
today
属兔的龙年能
is a
结
letter
婚吗？
from Jessica.
师傅好，我是属兔的。
She's saying,
我已
Hello,
经恋爱
Master.
3年了，好不容易
I'm
熬过
born
了
in the
本
year
命
of
年兔
rabbit.
年呐，我真的想结婚了。
I wanted to
可是
get
呢，师傅
married,
说属兔的在龙年
but
情感方
they
面呢，
mentioned
桃
that those who
花
are
在
born in the
路
year
上，
of
人缘
rabbit,
还不错，不知道是否
the
是否
relationship
合
should be
适我
better.
结
I'm
婚呢？
wondering
但是
if
师傅又说
I should
了，
get married this year.
属兔的
But
呢
Master
要
also
黑狗
mentioned
要入门，一团麻烦事。不知这里具
that
体
the
会
black
体
dog
现在
is
哪个
coming
方
in
面
and there
呢？
are a lot of
是指
problems.
龙年期间会有小人或者敌人出现，给我
I'm
带来是
wondering,
非
does
的
it
麻
mean
烦
that
吗？
I'll have a lot
是不
of
是我只要心存善
bad
念
sign
就
of
可以化
bad
解
people
呢？
coming into my
师
life?
傅，我还是想问，我能结
So,
婚
Master,
吗？
I'm asking you, should I get married?
好问题。
Grateful to
那
Master.
我手里拿的呢，就是兔年的哈。
It's a
我们
good
把它
question.
简单整理了一下哈，属兔的运程哈，在
So the
明年
overall
就是
fortune
龙年
for
哈，
Rabbit,
运气指数为稍微差一点，
the luck level is a bit low.
这都属于是有点受牵连的啊，
对
所以这样
是
子哈，对。那么所以这里一开始就讲到了这个运程哈，
So in the
就是今
beginning,
年
we
要
talk
小
about the
心
luck.
黑狗要入门，
So this year, have to be
哎，以
careful
定制动
that the
心怀
black
善
dog
念，
is coming
这
through the
已经
door.
讲到了这个严重的问题，就是说我们在
So
分
this
析
is
你
a
这
serious
个属
problem.
相，那么龙年的运势如何呢？
A
一定
bundle
要
of
看
trouble.
一
You need
开
to
始的
stay
预言师，
composed.
就是你大概运程的预言师。
看那个整体运势的预言
对
师，
整体运势的预
So
言师
for the
呢
overall,
当中就是一个整体的代表。
it's
到
just
局部说
represent
比
an
如带桃
overall.
花呀，还发点小财呀，这些并不重要。哎，
师傅上次讲了之后，其实我听到好多网友都在问哈，这个
So
黑狗
Master,
要
after
入
you
门，而
mentioned,
且
a lot
画
of
得
people
挺
have been
凶的
asking,
啊
the
到底
black
啥
dog
意
is
思
entering the
呀？
door and it looks so
这个黑狗代
fierce.
表什么？
What
或
does
者
the
代表
black
谁
dog
呢？
represent? What does it signify?
就是我们这个生活中的那个自然法则哈。
In
比
our
如说
life,
像我们小时候在乡下、农村，
when we
甚
were
至到草原，
young, when we were in the
兔
cities,
子
in
最
the
怕的那个
suburbs,
天敌，其实有好几种。
then there are a
因为
lot
它
of
是小型食
natural
草动物嘛，
对，
比如说飞的那个
enemy for
鹰
rabbits
也
because
捉
they
它
eat
来当早餐啊，
还有狼，
狼，
grass.
哎
So they are
狐
afraid
狸
of wolf,
啊
fox,
再就是狗。
and another
都
one
可以
is
吃的
dog.
你像在这个农业地区哈，像家里有那个养狗的，
For example, in
他
the
专门
farm,
有猎人，
是
他讲的那个细
they
腿狗
usually have
细腿
dogs.
瘦腰的狗特别能跑，就追兔子。
The dogs
猎人就
can
受不了。
usually run very fast and they
所以
will
呢，
chase
当
after
这个
rabbits.
兔子和狗之间是不是绝对的天敌，我不知
So
道。
does it mean that
但
for
是
the relationship between
猎狗
dog and
绝对
rabbits are
是
natural enemy? I'm
兔
not
子
sure.
的顶头的敌人。
对，就兔子最怕这种了。
兔
But
子遇上这个
rabbits
狗
are really
有
afraid
大
of
1倍和
dogs
以上的这个食肉动物，它一定死定了。
because it will definitely die when it meets a
但在
dog.
命相里头又说，他们两个之间又不是一个死对头哈。
But
命相
when we
把
talk
天数
about
当中
their
不是这
relationship,
样
they are
死
not
对头
really
对，所以还是
enemies.
不一样。但是上天
However,
神灵哈，佛菩萨给我的启发呢，就是这个时候黑狗要入门
whatever I
这个时
got
候
from the
有一
Bodhisattva
只
is that
不是
right
野
now,
狗还是疯狗，
the black
就
dog is
突进
coming
会
in. The
跑
black
进
dog
你的
could
家
mean
门来，
a crazy
切来
dog
截指的咬，
or a wild
非常
dog,
的凶猛，
and it's very fierce,
哎，这个就不太好。
and it's not very
有
auspicious.
伤害 对吧？很大的伤害跟威
就是
胁，
伤害的能量
是，
很重。
对，
对，
而且来势汹汹。
That means the damage could be bad.
我们生活中要怎么注意呢？
So what must we look out for in our life,
哎，生
Master?
活中的注意觉着，你读的网友的问题哈，
Jason,
是
when you
人家要
read
结婚，
the question, her question was whether should she get married.
那咱们再看这个属兔的在龙年，
When we look at
他
those who
会
are
不
born
会
in the
遇
year
到什
of
么问
rabbit,
题呢？属兔的哈，
what kind of problem would they face in the year of dragon?
看看他的情感。
对他就是因为看到情感，他看到说，哎，师傅说桃花。
Now she's looking at her relationship.
在这个神灵给的启发之中哈，
啊，
哎，你有没有发现
From my
到
inspiration from the
有几个
Buddha,
有几个属相
do you
运气
realize
不太
that
好
a
就
few
非常类似
zodiac
于
sign they are not
犯
so
太岁、冲
lucky?
太岁、害太岁、刑太岁，
对对对，
有点类似这个是吧？
They might have some conflict with
兔在
Tai
里面
Sui, the grand Jupiter.
他是亥太岁
就忘了说了吧。
啊，
哎
是，
本身是属于等于
So rabbit is
四
one
大
of
受
them.
害者之一，
嗯，
四大受害者，对不对？
对，
那兔正是四大受害者。
So rabbit is one
这
of
四
them
大
who has
受害
conflict
的
with
这
the
个
Tai
不
Sui.
管是刑还是害还是克还是冲
对，
之类的，这样
No
面
matter
对
what
太
kind of
岁
conflict,
这个能量的伤害的时候哈，在这个时候通常来说，
usually in
不
such a
结婚的。
circumstances, it's better not to get
以
married.
前我们有听说
In
过
the
的
year
老人讲哈，是本命年。
嗯
Last
比如说
time
兔儿
we
在兔年
we
不
heard
结婚
from
所以咱们
the old folks that mentions that when it's your year, it's better not to get married. So this rabbit, she must be thinking, finally her year is over, and now it's the year of dragon, and that's why she's thinking of getting married.
还是犯太
But
岁
she's still affected.
对，所以就 Jessica 这个问题呢，就是至
So
少
for
说
Jessica's
龙年
question, at
也
least
就是
in the
明年
year
啊
of
也
dragon,
不是兔子
which is
最好的
last
结
next
婚
year,
年还是
it
一
is
个
still
从能
not
量上来说是冲
suitable
击的。
for her to get
哎
married
那
because
我
the
觉得
energy is still conflicting.
对，应该说对，在造蛇年，应该
Maybe
是
she can wait till the year of snake.
嗯，那师傅呀，他这个整体运程还属兔嘛哈，
嗯
也确实
So
看着有一些
Master,
危机感。
she's born in the year of
那她
rabbit,
怎么样做能够帮助她
and
化解化解？
what can
或者
she
让她
do
能
so
够更
that
顺利
her
平安地
overall
度过这个龙年
year could be better?
在神灵提示之中也有简单的哈
From
还没有
the
讲具体
inspiration that I
方法
got from the
比如
Buddha,
说你要内心要清淡，
it says that the
清
heart
淡的话，其实也就是说别
have
贪
to be
图
peaceful,
别贪多，是不是啊？
do not
别
be
去
greedy,
做那么多对比，就是让自己心灵受伤害的那种对比，就是尽量不
do
要
not keep
啊
comparing
Okay.
and make yourself hurt in the
还有一
process.
个保持一个好心情，哎，这个很重要。那么
Continue to have a
嗯，
good
你
mindset.
说的问题是，
就是怎
心
么，
态上的把
因为
握
因为他
挺好嗯
这个四大属相龙年属于龙年不好的嘛，
嗯
那肯定还是要避一避嘛。
So
哈
because she's
怎么
one of
能
the
够化
four
解
最大的
zodiac
化解
sign that's not good in the year of
最大的
dragon,
化
what can
解
she
的话
do?
有几个方面哈。
There are a few
那
ways
么第一
to
个的话
resolve the
先去
negative
这个
energy.
在咱们的道场里头，
First of
我
all,
们是信佛的哈。
对，
因为
if
这个
she's
能量
a
是来自于
Buddhist, she can
星
come to
象
our center.
与值班的神灵。
嗯，
那咱们呢，就要请更大的神灵佛菩萨
We have to
帮
get
着化解。
because this
帮着化解的方法呢
Grand
有几个部分，
this Tai Sui is
可
a
能最好
big
的
god, so we have
最容
to
易做到
get
的
a
是
god
点
that's
灯
even bigger, which is the
在
Buddha.
咱们
安太岁灯，
菩提道场之中
So you can come to our
点这个
Bodhi
安太岁
meditation
灯
center
安太岁
to offer
还有呢
pacify the Tai
就
Sui
是
God light
做些
offering, make
塑
offering
佛像
of the
的
light,
一些功德，
功德
or
塑
can
佛像的
build
功
some
德
merit
这个是
through
非常大的
对，
啊。
sponsoring
再者
the
呢，
Buddha
就是有些
statue,
供的和带的，
gleaning and
带
blessings,
到身上的护
对
佑的，
对，
哦，
or
你比如
wear
说
some
这个
auspicious
带在身
treasure
上的
that can
这个像
protect
这种
her.
不是特别贵的宝石
For
类哈
example, maybe
不是特别
some
贵
of
的
the
宝石链子
treasure that are
哈
not very
红
expensive,
黄色的就为好，
especially
增
those
长
that
你
are
的这个
red
能量
or
啊
yellow in
还有
color
呢，这是我加持
to
过
give her
的
good
这些
energy,
宝物，
or even
这
some
样
of the
比较
dharma
好。
treasures which I have blessed.
还有呢，在这个接下来新年就到了哈，
对，
在这个过
As the
阳
new
历新
year is
年
coming,
这两三天里头，还有呢，到了春节的时候哈，
the few
尽量
days
身上要
before
带有
New Year
这个
and
佛 粉色的
during Spring
啊
Festival,
桃花颜色
try
的
to
这
wear
样的一些
something that's
饰
pink in
品啊
color,
或者
like
衣服啊，
peach
乃至内
blossom
衣服
color,
啊，
or
对吧？
even
就是
the
女
inner
生的话
wear
呢，戴些头饰，带有粉色的也是
of
好的。
girls or ladies. They can wear some
男兔
accessories
是
on the hair that is
呃
pink in color,
红黄
对，
红黄
or red and yellow.
啊，那么几乎所有的这个四大属相受害者哈，我还是倡导
And all these
你在睡
four
觉的时候
zodiac
啊
signs
要
that
有这
are
个红色的
can have
内
conflict with
衣
Tai
睡
Sui,
衣
I would suggest that you
啊
wear
穿比较好。
red
睡衣就是
pajamas,
省得黑狗在睡觉的时候进门儿。
because
不是
red
你要问那么
pajamas
具
can
体我就
protect
不
you
好回
against
答你了。
the black
你的
dog.
问的问题是有点儿特别具体，稍稍显得幼稚哈。说你内心多么年轻啊！嗯，
Just your
对，
questions
你就
can
穿戴这
from
个
your question we can know that
别
you're
问
very
为什么
young.
好吧？
So you
这
just
解释
need
起来
to
吧，有时候也
wear
不太好听。
all this.
哎，我的嘴就够狠的了啊！对，所以就你照着去做。
So you just follow
这
whatever
次
I
他也
say.
明白了哈，
对
就感恩师傅的指导。
嗯，
Thank you,
所
Grandmaster,
以
for
再
your
等一
guidance.
年嘛，结婚这个事儿再等一等哈。
So as for marriage, maybe she could wait for a while
更
more.
吉祥的年份对他来讲，结婚可能更好。
对对，对
It's better to
是的
choose a more
但
auspicious
是也要
year
为
for
你
her
我
to
们
get
送她一
married.
个礼物好吗？
好，非常想。嗯，
Master, can you give
好，
her a
我准备
present?
了哈。嗯，有3个宝物哈。
哎呀，
你看，
I have 3 treasures
金
here.
丝玉
哎呀，金黄色的
黄色的
金丝玉哈，
The
还有
yellow
吉祥丝带。
还有丝带也送
beads as
哎
well
你
as
看
the
到屏幕看到
scarf,
我还戴个金
auspicious
坠，
scarf.
因为我也属龙啊。
You can see that I'm wearing a golden ring today because I'm born in the year of
龙头戒指
dragon.
金的
So I
盖的哈
finally found my
我也想戴
golden
哎，这
golden
这
ring
是
and I
红黄
wore
色
it.
我要戴红黄色呀哈。
I have to wear red and yellow too this
哎
year.
环，
哎
蓝，红的是
红色的这个
哦，
这个
红琉璃，
耳环哈，
And the red
哎，琉璃的，
earrings made of
哎，送给这个这次卡网友哈。
glass is
哈
for her too.
嗯，幸福快乐，
May she
吉
enjoy
祥如意，
happiness
新年吉
and be
祥如意
blessed
收到
with
了
auspiciousness in the coming year.
这个发财了，
Thank you, Grandmaster.
是，
太好了。
嗯，
好的，师
She's
傅。
so lucky, so
那接
beautiful.
下来还有一位网友哈，
Okay,
他是属虎
another
的
online
啊
friend
他也想问师傅一个问题。
wanted to
嗯
ask
他
Master a
说
question.
弟
She
子呢
said,
想请教师傅，哦对，是他的父亲。他说父亲是属虎的，那师
Say,
傅在龙
Master,
年
my
的运势
father
中
is born in the
讲
year
了
of
属虎的人啊，
Tiger.
明年要注意西南方的
And you
老
mentioned
鼠
that in the year
那
of
这个是什么意
dragon,
思呢？
that
是指
tiger
要
need
注意西
to
南方向属老鼠的
be
人呢，
wary
还
of
是要真
mice
的防
from the
老鼠来到
southwest
家中
direction.
呢？
What does
那
it
又
mean?
该如何去化
Does
解
it
呢？
imply
还
being
是
cautious
师
of
傅
people
帮我
born
们
in the
解
year
答？
of
感
red
恩
in
师
the
傅。
southwest
给
direction?
网友小珍。
Or does it
好，
indicate the
请
need to
师傅。
guard against action mice entering the house? How can this be resolved? Kindly guide me.
可能有
Grateful
老鼠
to
的机
you.
会不太多，所以我想他可能就问哈，这个老鼠还有什么其他的
Usually, maybe
的
there's
阴影
not a lot of chance
嗯
for us living in the city to see
呃，
mouse or
老
mice. So maybe she's
鼠
asking what
神灵那么传达
does
给我
it
的，我就如实
mean?
说。
是
就是你看我预言的时候，
So I
你都在
just
场
mentioned
啊
whatever I
这
got
个这个我都一个是
from
不能乱说，
gods
不能自己自言自
and
语，
Buddha. So
说
I
的
cannot
传达神灵
say
的旨意哈。
whatever. I just say
对
whatever
那
I
所以等
see.
我说完之后，大家问我的时候，我就是那我也得想一想。
And after you
这个是代
ask
表什
me
么？
what does it mean,
对，
I
是
have to
这
think
样。
about it
那咱们
too.
一块儿想想，这老鼠都
对
代表啥？
嗯，
So let's
对
see
呀，
what
老
does
鼠通
red
常它的
implies.
生活模式哈，
对，
第一个呢，它住在比较
So
阴
first
暗的
of
一些
all,
洞里头，
red they usually
对的，它不
stays
是
in
光明正大
a
的
dark
晒太阳
cave.
哈。
They are not
那
very
么
open.
再一个，它主要是
偷东西
They。are
和人类
hiding.
相伴的话，它偷点人类的库里的东
And
西
if we are talking about
啊，偷点粮食吃
red and human relationship, they are
所以
like
等于要防
they
小
will
偷
steal from the human.
啊，
They will steal food to
这
eat.
是你的觉悟之一啊。
So
和吉
Jason
祥
asked, does it mean that we have to be
把东西
aware of
偷了，是不
thief?
是就我们就漏掉了一些什么
哦？，防破财
我觉得都有，
都
Or
有。
maybe
比如
does
说
it mean that
防
we have to
防
be
贼
wary of
防偷盗
wealth being
啊，
taken from us?
防
Maybe
这
there are.
个你刚才说的漏财类的
对，
啊，
啊，漏财富，
嗯，
还有呢，是不是含有说
And another,
属鼠的人，
Maybe the
在
people
你
who
的
are
周
born
围
in the
哈
year of red,
那你要防着
if
点
you have them around
但
you,
是你也别弄
you
得
have
特
to
别
be
紧的，一看属
careful.
鼠的，哇，眼皮
But you
直
don't
跳，
have to
脸直
be
红，
very worried.
就
Like
觉
wherever
得
you
你们
see someone
是
who is
怎么
born in
着
the
了
year
似
of
的。
red,
对对
you
对，就
are
显得那
very
个陌生感
extreme
就来了哈。
towards them.
哎，这也不好，说你别进门啊，
Or
你
maybe
犯
you
相，
say, don't come
这
into my
都
house
显得
because
不
you
礼
are
貌
born in the
啊。
year of red. It
你
doesn't
还
seem
要
very
有一个坦
polite.
荡君子的感
So you
觉
have
哈。
to be like a
但是只
gentleman.
是说，那你在有这个经济问题的时候，少和属鼠的往来。
So
到了
maybe if you
龙年
have
的时候，
some
哦，合作伙
financial
伴呐，什么这
problem
些的
or
要注意哈。
you have
属
to be
鼠的
careful
对，
of
就是
people who are
包
born in
括
the year of red if you
属
have
鼠
some
的朋友
financial partnership
给你
with,
介绍，包括属鼠的亲戚
or maybe your
帮你介绍
red
什么与购买相
relative
关的，
who actually
那
introduce
你
you
要小
to
心。
invest with somebody
你总
else,
离
you
不
have
开
to
购
be
买嘛，
careful too.
就是买贵重的东西，比如
Or
你尤其
maybe
像买房啊，
if they ask you to buy
高级
expensive
一点的
things
汽
such
车
as
呀，或者是珠
a
宝
very
啊，
expensive
这个
car
要
or
小，
house or even
投资更
jewelry,
别提了
you have
哈。
to be very
对，
careful.
那这个属鼠的，但是如果是外面
Of
的一
those who are
些
born in
什
the
么
year
样
of
做
red,
投资或者是
but if you are
骗子，
outside,
它的属性都不一定是真
for
的。
people who do investment or
说
who
的是
want
自
to
己说
surrender
的
your
阴
money,
性，你属什
the
么？
year that they are
这
born
些
in
又
that
属
they
鼠，
tell you may not be real.
啊，
They may lie
对，
to you.
就是说给了这个警语提示，
So
那
if
我
you
们就往这几个
heard
方面，就是漏洞、
hear my advice, then you
丢
just have
失、
to be very careful
亏损、
with
属鼠的。
money.
还有一种哈，你总感觉它像老鼠，
And for those who are born in the year of
是
red.
这样
对吧？
And another
尤
one
其
is
是很
that
多
you
人
have
长
to
相哈，
avoid
眼
people
神
who
直溜，
look
啊
like
来回溜得
a
特别
rat.
快，还前头两个大门牙，
Maybe their
那个嘴往前
front
拱
teeth
出
are
来，
very
像老鼠嘴。
big, like a
那这
rat,
样的人
or their
呢，
mouth
你
is
要
protruding out
在
like a
尤其是
rat.
龙年的时候小心点儿，
You
过
have
了
to be
龙年
careful
再
of
做
them
朋友。
in the year of
有
dragon.
的人他
After the
外
year
貌
of
就
dragon,
是
you
跟
can
那
be
个老
friends
鼠
with
一
them
样
again.
啊，以前我们有同学叫刘小辉，然后我们的他的外
I
号
have
就
a
叫灰
friend
老鼠。
whose name is called
但
Liu
是如果
Xiaohui
这样说，
and
还
his
要注
nickname
意什
is
么
called
张
Rat.
叔叔、李叔叔之类的。
叔叔啊
你，要在台湾
If，that's the case, you have
爸
to
爸
be
不叫爸爸，叫
careful
爸爸
of
啊，那你大便是
uncle
吧？
because
嗯，
in
完了之后呢，
Chinese
叔
uncle
叔
shushu,
属鼠，
they call
属
shushu.
鼠，哎，
Shushu
一说
sounds like
属鼠，我
rat
们觉得是
in
烤白
Mandarin.
薯的感觉哈，哎，就那么可爱，也挺无聊的叫法，对，这叫属鼠
In
的你得
Taiwan,
小
they
心。
like to call in such a
那
way
属
because it
鼠
sounds
和老
cute.
鼠之间，你说有什么差别？
But does it sound like
等
rat?
你上当了才发现是个坏叔叔。
Maybe after you are cheated, then you realize that
这
that's
个
a
事情
bad
发生之后回来一想，
uncle.
师傅当时是这么说的，
拼音都是
对
S
上了
H U 是吧？哎，都是鼠，
Yeah,
啊
because
就这样一个
the
音相关。
pronunciation is the
这是我
same
们能
as
想到
rat
的，没
in
法再
Mandarin.
想了。
嗯，
嗯，
So these are what we can think of.
对对对，嗯，
对，
那那个化解哈，
是是是，他这个
So what's
还
the
能不能在
resolution?
家里他也是说，那我怎么样能够化解？在家中摆放一些什么呀？
For them, do they have to put anything at home to prevent
他属
financial
什么的
leak?
呀？
他
没说
就是属虎的，
啊，属虎的。
So he said he's
属
born in the
虎
year
的
of
干过老
tiger.
鼠，这年景问题哈，就是这个年代问题啊，没办法。老鼠厉害的时候，是吧？谁也干不过。
In
啊
this
对
generation,
通常来说呢，就
even
是
a
在
tiger
你家里头
cannot
如果有
outdo a
供佛
rat.
哈
Those
或
rat
者
are
说
really
像
smart
啥的
now.
呢，就是在这个
西南，
啊，
咱们不是防西南方向的老鼠吗？是不是
So
你在西南方向顶？
Master mentioned to be careful of southwest
是可以
direction.
其实有几
Do we
种
have to
方
put
案。
something in the
有几种
southwest
方案就是
direction?
你这个住宅这个区域当中哈，对
Maybe
一
in
个
where
长
you
方块儿
stay,
东西南北自己分清楚了
you
之
look
后
at the
哈，
direction of
哎
your house.
现在咱们这个图上面是北哈，
So
下面是
from this
南
picture, the top is the
那这个
north
西南
and
方向西南
south
角
is at the
这个
bottom.
方向有老鼠，这个怎么办呢？那我有两个方案，一个是
So the
在于
southwest
你这
direction,
个
there's a rat. So
家
what
庭
can
之
we
中
do?
西南角的这个方向
So
啊
at this
这个
direction, your
放一个
house,
金刚杵，
maybe you can put
金刚杵是横着放，
a Vajra
横着
pastel.
挡住它。
You put
啊对着这个
horizontal
东南方向，而不是
in
竖着
that
放。
direction.
横
You
着
don't put
放
vertical, you
横着
put
这里挡
horizontal.
啊哎，对
So
这
that
样
it
子
can
哈
avoid.
那么还有呢，
can
再就
block
是在你
the
的这
energy.
个在佛像前哈，
Another
在
thing
法台
is
上哈，
in front of your
放只金刚杵，
Buddha or on your altar,
也 OK。
放金
put a
最好如果有
Vajra
两个搭在一起
pestle
两个金刚杵
and put
中
both
搭
of them
哎对对
together
图
as a
片上这个非常
cross.
像但是图片上这个呢 它有个斜放的木头，为了展示金刚
But the
杵
one in
嘛
the picture,
那在
they
平时
put
放的
a
时候
wood
呢，
so
底
that
下那个
you
放
can
在平
slant
面
and see the thing.
上
But
面
when
那
you
个
put
搭
at
上去
home,
是可以
put
的。
it vertically,
因为我们过去有
put
小
it down
号的
on
十
the
字金刚杵
horizontally
是更
down
好
on the
啊
table.
对，那我这个一大一小也不合适，反正就是对着那个方向就好
Mine
了
is big
哈。
and small.
这
It's
样
not
就搭
suitable.
起来
So you
啊，
have to
整个这样
face
搭
that
起来。
direction
好的，
and
这个
put
时候
it
搭起来的时候呢，
in such a
有
manner.
上面搭的这个尖角对着西南
The
方
one on top, the direction,
好吧。
the sharp point have to point
这样可
the
能会对
southwest
你那个
direction.
家庭的这个磁场哈，起到一个保护的作用。
That will help to protect
太好了，
还
your
不完全
house,
的
the
哈。
energy of your
还有
house.
呢，最好能供奉
Not only that,
千手千眼观世音菩萨。
you'll be even better if you can worship thousand arm Guanyin Bodhisattva.
对于龙年的有一些犯克的呀、受苦的哈，这几大属相来说
For
的话，
others
是个最终救
zodiac
命的
sign
法宝。
that
最终救命的法宝。
are
对。
low in luck for the year of dragon,
讲第一个给 Jessica
you can
的解释的时候
consider
就说嘛，就
this.
是塑佛菩萨金身呢，当时出来的这个图像也是
Just now
千手
Jessica
观音的
mentioned that
这个
she do
菩萨像哈。
sponsoring of the
还想问
Buddha
哦，
statue.
原来龙年2024年龙年，我们想要化解想要消灾，
So in order to
想要
resolve
护佑的话，
all the
最
bad
重
luck
要最根
and
本的是
gain
要去
protection
供
in
奉或者是去塑
2024.
千手观音菩萨
我
的。
本来是放到最后的，哇，你说话太慢了，这个今天说话要快。12个属相的，12个问题啊。我
We
们有
have
10几个
to
问题呢，就不能
sponsor
说话这么
the
慢，
Buddha
你
statue,
看那
Guanyin
呼
Buddha
吸都没
statue.
有了。
You have to speak quickly because
快一
today we
点
are talking about the 12 zodiac sign.
最后的方法我们最后一起讲。
Okay, we will
好的，
talk
还
about
有
all
一
the
些方
methods
法在
at the
最后再
end
讲
of the
因为好
session
几个属相都需要
because
来
a lot
分
of
好吧。
zodiac sign needs the
好，
same
那我们
remedy.
给这位叫啥？
小珍，
So
小
for
珍网友
Xiao Zhen,
真网友
on this
送个
online
礼
friend
物哈
Xiao Zhen,
感恩师傅，
I'll give her a
好
gift.
蓝色琉璃念珠啊，
好，
祝你一生吉祥
I'll
平
give her
安。
the blue chanting
收到
beads.
感恩师傅。
May her be blessed with
那
good
我们
health
接下来下一个问题
and
了。
peace.
好，
这个是属龙的，就是本命年的一个网友叫姚毅。
Okay,
他问
Master,
师
this
傅
is
这个苍
another
蝇的
friend,
含义。
online friend called Yao
最
Yi.
近的
She's
师
born
傅
in the
您
year
好
of dragon.
看了您发布的12生肖
Say-
运势视频。
Hello,
诚心
Master.
向
After
您来
watching your
请
video
教
on the
哈
fortune of
因
the
为
12
明年
zodiac
正是我
sign,
的本命年。
I
属
earnestly
龙的
write
运
to
程中，
you.
师傅讲了苍蝇
I'm a
朵朵
dragon
响
zodiac
鼻
sign,
涕
so
怎
next year
奈
happens
手
to be
脚
my
受
zodiac
捆
year.
绑。我
You
的理解
mentioned
是
the
不
sparrowhawk
能在
is
明
keen
年
to
有一定的
approach
规
but
划，
is
但受限
restrained.
于某种
My
因素无
understanding is
法
that
按
I
照
might
手
have
脚
certain
发挥
plan
光
next
彩。
year,
不知道这个
but
理
will
解
be
是否
unable to
正确？
execute them
如
freely
果
due
是
to
的
some
话，是
constraint.
什么因素我需
Is
要
this
注意
understanding
什么来
correct?
规避
If
这
so,
些
what might
影
this
响呢？
constraint be and
还
what
有
should
对
I
于
be
明年的
cautioned
运势，我其
to
实十分
avoid
担忧。
the impact of
我
such a
今年刚
factor?
刚毕业，
I'm
就
deeply
想离开
concerned
家
about my
乡
fortune
到
next year.
南方去
I've
找工
recently
作，对于
graduated
未
and
来
wish to
十
leave
分
my
的迷茫。
hometown to seek
师傅
work
在
in
预
the
言中
south.
讲到，
I'm
家
quite
中的
uncertain
吉
about the
星在
future.
北方，
In your
守
prophecy,
住
you
北方，
mentioned the
天降
auspicious
吉
star
祥。
at home
希望师傅
is in the
能够为我
north.
指点迷
Guard
津，
the
我
north for
是否适合
auspiciousness.
离开家
Could
乡
you
去
guide
南
me
方
on
发
whether I
展
should
呢？
leave my hometown for
请师
better
傅指导
prospect?
我明年还
Please
要需要
advise
注意
me
什么
on
问
what
题
I should
来改
focus on
善
next
自己
year
的
to
运势
improve
呢？
my
感
fortune.
恩师傅。
Grateful to
他问题
Buddha
挺多
and
哈。
Master.
对，我现在拿这个属龙的运
Okay,
程
let me
哈，
look at
在
the
龙
luck
年，
for dragon.
明年龙年属龙的就是本命年
Next
哈。
year, for
就
those
是
who are
每个
born
人的
in
本命年
dragon,
通常都不是那么
next year is their
顺利
year.
吉
So
祥。
every time when it's your
对，
year,
严重者，
you're actually not
严
that
重的你可以
lucky.
想到最坏的事情。轻微的呢，至少都不是那么顺利吉
Your
祥。
things may
和
not
别
go
的
as
年都不一
smoothly
样。
as you
其实大
expected
家
them to
呢，
be.
为什么一谈的这个时候有点谈虎色变的感觉呢？其实大家都有过这个经验，
Because
都
everybody
有这个经
experienced
验
this
经历，
before.
所以这确实如此，这不是说咱们自己编出来哈。所以属龙的运程呢，
For
你
those who
看
are
到
born in
了
the year
哈，
of dragon,
运气指数为下。
you can see that the luck
这
level
是我
is
们分上
down.
中下3等，
对
对，正好本命年的通常或者有
Up,
些
medium,
问
or
题。
low. So this is low.
那所以这位网友呢，他本身属龙的嘛，
So this online
提
friend,
问
he's
问题
born in
的
the year
啊
of
叫
dragon.
啥？
对，
他刚毕业，
对，刚毕业，
I just graduated.
就是在做这个
I want to
预言的
ask
时候中间说
Master
的几句话，他想问师傅他的理解对不对？
whether his
他就说师傅
understanding
其
for
中
what
有
Master have
就是整
mentioned.
体运势的时候有一句苍鹰朵朵想逼近，怎奈手脚遭捆绑。 他就想这个
So there's one thing that says that sparrowhawk is keen to approach but is
他理解
restrained.
错了。
So what does this
就
mean?
回
Is
答
it
先这个问题
mean
哈，
that
他这个
no, he
这
understand
个
wrongly?
在龙年的时候呢，
In the year
有
of
一股
dragon,
能量哈，
that means there's
对
an
龙年
energy
和属龙的非常强烈的攻击性的能量呢，这一股能量幸
that
好
is affecting
是被天体与天
the
神
year
约
of
制，
dragon
这
and
股
people
能
born
量
in the
就
year
像
of
一
dragon.
股就像一个大鹏鸟，
So
超
this
大的鹰
energy is like a
来
big
扑着
hawk
来
a big
来
bird
吃龙或咬龙的
that's
这
coming
样一个能量。
to
但
bite the
幸好呢，这
dragon
个能量
or
呢
eat the
被天
dragon.
神捆绑在大山上了，他想扑过来扑不
But
了，
now the eagle, the
他是
hawk,
被捆绑了。
is tied up in a
反而这
mountain.
个属龙的，这个呢就不至于那么惨。
So when he's tied up, that means
是
that
这么
those who are
回事
born in the year of
所
dragon
以这个网友他
are not
当
that
时理解
bad.
错了哈。哎，另外他也说他想去南方发展
And，he's mentioned that he wants to go to the
但是
south
他也知道
for
就是
work,
师傅
right?
说了说要吉
But
星
he
在北方，要
mentioned
守住
he
北
that
方
Master
除了
say
吉
must
星在
protect the
北方
north.
你是属龙的，
对，
属龙的是本命年哈。哎，这位朋友还有所有的
Although
属
your
龙的
lucky
朋
star
友
is in
哈
the north,
遇到本命年，
but this is
还
your
有呢
year.
接下来3个到4个跟着受苦的几位哈
And，for those
就
who
是
are
与太
born
岁
in your
相关
year,
的
as
受
well as
罪的这
those
几位
4 or
哈，
5
属性
other
的话呢，这
signs
个
that
时候
are
犯这种
suffering
能
with
量的
you,
时候呢，只有是易静不易动，
it's
很
better
多都不能动
to
啊。所以先说属龙的哈，哪
maintain
些不能
than
动
to
的，
move.
就是说你不几乎有100个不，
So what's not
投资
suitable to
不能
move?
结婚不能，
Like no
买
marriage,
房不能，
don't buy a
哎
house,
那个
搬家也不行。
搬家、
对
找工
don't
作，
对，
甚至离婚，
旅游，
find a
还
job,
有旅游、
or even
走
traveling.
亲访友，啊，
反正就是动的这种。
尤其是离开你那个地方，
啊，
去到外
Especially
地
those about
一
leaving
般来说
your current place to go to a
这
foreign
个
land.
容易出问题
Usually
啊。所以很
it
多
is a
的不
no-no,
就是在这个龙年，尤其是龙年属龙的，
especially if you are born in
好好
the
考虑
year
一
of
下，好好参
dragon
考哈。
and this is your year. It's
对，
better for you
不管你
to
是不
take
是
that
守
into
住北方，但
consideration.
是一切都不易动。
So it's
那
better
么
not to
保
move.
存北方呢，一个对你保护性的能量就在你家的北方。对，你就
Because your
别往
protecting
南动
energy is in the
就
north
不要
where your
做那个
house
明
is.
知山有虎，偏向虎山行。人家
So
是
if
没
you
法
know
活
that
的，你
there's
可怎么干？
tiger in the
对不对？
mountain, would you want
趁
to
你
go
有
up
法
the
活，你为
mountain?
了活得更好哈，是吧？积蓄能量，明年再战。
If you want to live better, you
这个是
should
这样。
hold your energy this year and fight next year instead.
那他还有问说，这个本命年肯定不好过嘛，那怎么
And he
样
also
才能
mentioned
转
that
转运呢？好一点
Since
儿啊？
it's his year, it may not be
这个
good. So what can he do?
属龙的
大
最
家都想
关心呀，
转运。
这个
都关心呢。
这个，我想我们到最后一起解释吧。
好吧，
好的
Maybe
啊
we'll
因为这是个最
explain
大的问
this
题到
together
最
at
后
the
一
end
锅端的，
好的，
反正所
of
有
the
能做
session.
的这些好事你都要做一遍。
Close to the end of the
这样。
session, we'll talk about
所以在
this.
龙年来说，
So in the year of
只
dragon,
求存在就好。小
it's
数
good
点
to
当
just
不叫任务
survive.
知道吗？
别求发展，
没有
对
大事
Don't
就好
think
几
of
乎很多的事情
advancing,
对，
比如说健康方面，
like in
就
terms
有
of
可
your
能有
health.
血光之灾，是吧？
You may
事
be
业方面
affected in terms of your
有
career.
可能会多惨的呢，这都不敢说了
How
啊。
bad could it be? I wouldn't want to
对。
say.
不好。
反正你几乎做所有的事情，
Whatever
受困
you
扰的
do, you will be
那你说
troubled.
你能做什么呢？
So what can you
但是我
do?
们年轻经常说，反正我也不信。
But of
我
course,
就
when
去
we are
闯
young, we usually say
信
that
了
I
的
don't believe in
都是
it.
受
I'll
伤
just
受的
go
遍体
and
鳞
try
伤最后说
my
啥
luck.
都信，啥都怕。
But
真给打
after
怕
you're
了
affected,
啊
or people who are
这个
older
不
with
信的都是
experience,
年
they
轻
will
的
be worried.
又有一批新烈士就会站起来。
So usually it's the
就是这
young
样
ones
的
who are not
对
afraid.
慢慢的经历多了，你就知道
Slowly
有多
through
厉
your
害
life
所以
experience,
我们既然是网
you
友来问我
understand.
呢，
Since
我
my
就
online
提醒
friend
你啊
asked me, I will remind
在
you.
找工作啊、调动
If you are
啊，
looking
或
for
者
a
是新
job,
发
if you are
展
thinking
啊
of
积蓄
moving,
能量，明年再
try
说
not to
好吧
do it this year. Maybe you can consider
好
the year
那我送
after.
他一个礼物好吗？
好，
摇
好
Okay, let's give
摇曳
Yao Yi a present.
属龙，
属龙的，
He's born in the year of dragon.
好，送一个紫檀的啊，
Okay,
一个
give
宝珠
him
啊，
a
还有一个呢，看看
红色的，
药师佛
Averting
的衣
wood
服，
红色的太适合
这个哈，
beads
或者平
and
时
a
穿
medicine
睡觉衫
Buddha
啊
t-shirt.
穿着它就能保平
It's
安
red,
啊
so by wearing
对
this, you'll be lucky.
祝
You'll
福可以
protect
摇
you
曳是吧？
对，
from misfortune.
健康长寿
May you
龙
enjoy a
年
good
吉
life
祥如
and
意
longevity
感
and be auspicious next year.
那接下来是来自马来西亚的一位网友。
Okay,
叫
next
柚
is
子
a
啊
friend from
他是
Malaysia
属龙
called
的
Pomelo. He's
他有
also
问题
born in
想
the
请
year of
教师
dragon.
傅。他说
He have
师
a
傅好，
question
我
to
是
ask
一个
Master.
龙
He said,
宝宝
Hello,
我
Master.
今年
I'm a
23岁
dragon
明年就
baby.
24
I'm
岁了
23 years
那
old
6
this
月份呢
year.
我大学刚毕
I
业，
graduated
顺利
from
找到了
university
自己
in
非常
June
热爱的
and
工
found
作
a job I
刚步
love.
入社会啊，我
As
也
I
很
step
想
into
了解明
society,
年事业上我
I
的
wish
运
to
程
understand my
如何。
career prospect
那
for
师傅在
next year.
开示里提到啊，
Master
龙
mentioned
年就是属龙的呢，明年啊，他的事业是这
that
样
for
说的，就是
dragon,
石板地上有石
there's a
树，
stone
是
tree
石
on the
是树
stone
是树
flooring.
是石。哎呀，这个是什么意思呢？我的理解啊，是这个石头和
It's
树
a
都是很
stone,
坚
it's
固
a
的东西，不
tree.
能够轻易
It's
被
a
打
tree,
倒
it's a
的。
stone. So
那
what
是
does
否
it
象
mean?
征
My
明年我在
understanding
事业
is
方
that
面会很稳定的，
both stone and
继
tree
续
symbolize
开始
stability
谈
and
事
not
业。
easily toppled. Does this mean my career will be stable? Please enlighten me. Grateful to you, Master.
对，
This is our
所以说
understanding
光说这个石
of
头和
Master's
树
poem.
这个关系哈，
啊，
我也不知道。
I don't know what it
讲得很清楚了
means
是
to,
树是石，
because it says that
这个树也是
the
石头，
tree is
这个
also
石头也
a
是树，
stone, and a stone
但
is
是
also
啥
a
呢？
tree. What does it mean?
所以也激起我来思考，它是树吗？
From my
它的
thoughts,
形确实是树，
is it a tree?
这
The
但是
shape is like a
石
tree,
头的，
没有树的这个
but
那
it's
石头
made
的
of
树的话
stone.
它具有像普通的木头的树那么具有生命力吗？
If it's made of
没
stone,
有。
does it have the
那么
life
它能今年多
force
成长
like
一大
a
截吗？
normal tree?
不能
会，
对，
No
不会。所以我们经常看到门前的石头哈，
So
多
when we
少
look
年
at
来
the tree
就
on
那
the
么大没长
stone,
过，
it
是吧？
never grow.
对，就是这样子。
It's just the
所以
way
你
it
想今
is.
年想获利的话，
So if you want
容易吗？
to have
不容易，没有利可获
incentive
的。
or
是这样
advantage
子
for
的
this year, it's not easy.
所以还是刚才师傅说的，就是不求发展，求这个生
So
存
it's just
啊
like what
能
Master
够
say,
过
do
来
not
就好
expect to have advancement just for
那
survival.
这个是龙宝宝比较年轻的啊。
So this is a young
还
dragon
是问的是事业方面的啥意思？
and ask
他
about
是本分地好
career.
好工作，反正明年就不求发展。
So maybe he
他
just
问
have
的
to
这
work
个是
hard
关于事业嘛，哈，
next
福
year.
利发展。
He's asking for career, right?
就是
Not favorable for advancement.
对，
对，
哎，
所以就是说，我们所有在这个每一个本命年哈，
Every time when
上
it's
冲上
our
破
year
这些，通常来说不要谋求发展，
and we have
但求
conflict with
平
the
安健
Tai
康
Sui,
就好。
it's better not to expect
好的。
advancement. We just have to be
哦，对，还要给他
safe and protected. That's good enough.
刚找到工作的，
Hey, a present
都
for
给他特定的礼物。
the person because he just got a
黄色
job.
的哦
There's a
黄色
yellow
的手
beads,
串哈，
漂亮
a。yellow bracelet,
真果实哈，
哦，这样
是这样
and a
的
true fire
红色的
pendant.
宝贝
这网友叫啥？
True fire bead.
柚子，
柚子哈。
This for Pomelo.
祝福柚子龙
May
年吉
this
祥快乐
person
平安
enjoy
如意
peace and
到
prosperity this year and be safe.
属龙的网友问的比较多啊，因为是本命
There are more
年
questions
好，继续来。
from people born in the year of dragon because it's their year. So another question from Tong Tong, also born in the year of
师傅我一直想
dragon.
创业
He said, Master, I've always wanted to start a business.
想创造更好的经济条件
Not found of my teaching job, I aim to improve my financial situation despite the
但是呢
difficulties.
无论怎么从我自己的面相上看
But no matter how I
都
look
没
at
有那个能挣
my
大钱的面
my
相
face,
我没有
I
大
don't
耳
have the
朵，
look
也没有富贵
that
相
can make
我
money.
现在也不想着有挣
I no
几千
longer
万的
dream
这
of
种梦
making
想，只
millions,
想着100万以内有存款。
just aiming for a modest savings.
现在老公呢，
Currently,
想跟朋友合伙
My
开
husband
家
wants to
网购
partner for a
但
late
是
night
我
childcare
们的
center.
财运怎么样？能挣钱吗？
How will our
我还想
financial
开
luck
一
be
家
next
小小
year?
的美容养生
Can I
店
open a
有人
small
说我能开起来
beauty
能
and
挣
health
钱
shop?
吗？我还想在我们居住工作的地方买一套属于自己的
I also
房子。
wanted to buy a
请问
house
师傅
near
我们大概
where
几
we
年内能实现呀？
near our living area. Is it
也
okay?
没关系，我能
If
接
it's
受
not
现实的
feasible,
感
I can
受
accept reality too. Grateful to your
他说的
guidance,
问题
Master.
不光是针对龙年，是吧？
Her question is not only
它
about
一个
dragon
展
year,
是龙年和展望未来哈。
对
it's also about her
他的
future.
经济需求这个缺口还不少，
是
还有很多美好的期
他
待。
有外债
是
啊。你
She
看他
has
先生也
debts.
想干一摊儿，
The
他也
husband
在
also
干一
want
摊
to
儿
do
事
something big,
就像
and
创业
she
型的
herself too. They are
首
both
先网友们要知道
entrepreneurs.
哈
They want to
为什么
start their
绝
business.
大多数人都是叫就业和从业呢？ 就业从业就是找工作，
A lot of people are looking for a job.
就是说我干啥，我能干啥，你给我多少钱一个月，就是这样。其实也有人说也挺累的，但是凡是
So people who look for a job,
付出劳动也
who are
真累。
employed, they will feel that you just give me a monthly salary and I'll work.
除了交通问题来说，没有什么风险。
But other than, so
没有
there's
风险因为老
less
板担着呢。
there's less danger
反正也有很多老板为什么经济
because their boss would
一垮了之后跳楼
take care
呢？
of the business.
说他死都得给你发份工资，对不对？发完工资他才敢死。
So a lot of time, even if the boss
那所以说
business
他
fail
老
and
板
have
承
to
担的所有的
commit
压力
suicide, he still have to pay the
没这么多
employee.
压力，对不对？就省心多了。
So employees do not have to worry so much in
有打工的
life.
人哈，别
So
去
for
额
those
外
people
太
who
贪财的话，
are
通
employees
常都是说
and do not
气色都是
greed
很
so much
鲜
about
亮
money, you can see
皮
that
鞋也锃亮，工人包也锃亮，就是老板给弄得灰头土脸。
they look pretty good. Their
老板多数都比较
their
沧桑
shoes are shiny, their
老板相对
bags
长
is
得
good.
比员工
But
厉害
usually it's the boss that looks
对
more
吧？人员工
worrying.
保养好的
more
又不操
tired
心又
looking
少干活的人是吧？60像30的，老板呢30像60的。
The boss who is 30 years old will look like 60 years old. For an employee who is 60 years old, they look like they're 30 years old because they don't have that much pressure and stress compared to the
老板
boss.
贷款做事儿都不容易。
And for bosses, it's not easy for them to look for
他
finance.
越到龙年，他越来劲儿。
对他本来是当老师的，挺
So for this person, he used to be a teacher,
他想开个美容店儿，
but now she wants to open a shop, a beauty shop.
人家杀了个人往到处跑，你因为杀人你跑什么呢？到龙年的话，你还是老实巴
In the
交
year
的
of dragon,
啊。
I think this person
去
should
挣
just
那个工资吧。
she should just enjoy her
所以
salary
因为网
job
友呢，这位网友也把
instead of looking for business
这两个照
opportunity.
片都发给我，我也看了哈。
They sent me her,
一
their
个是你
pictures,
属
and I've seen
他
it.
还是他先生属龙的来着？
他自己属龙的，
他自己属龙。
对，
你们夫妻俩有一个占是属龙的了，那么到龙年，
As a couple, one of you are born in the year of dragon.
你还创业，
Why do you want to start a
这不相
business?
当于撞墙吗？
Isn't it the same as hitting the
轻
wall?
轻撞一下，最多一个包，对不对？
If you hit the wall,
那在
you probably
在
get a
这个
bump.
命运的这个大车轮下头，不知撞成什么样子哈。所以还是求稳。
But it's very
好吧
dangerous if you were to
求存
start
在就告
a business at this moment.
啊，不要总去看人家什么吃香的。
Do
喝
not
辣
keep
的
looking
住
at
好的
how
菜
people
好
have
的
been doing well in
这
their
个
business
对
and
这
comparing
多
yourself to
数
them.
啊，这个每一年受冲的这几个，我觉得只求稳。
I feel that for those who have conflict
哎
with
因为你又不是我
Tai
你
Sui
发了财难道我还
for
生
the
气吗
year, it's better
所以
that
我们
you
认识的也
are
好不认识的也
safe
好这朋友们富裕一点的话，我
and look
听
for
着也是
stability.
快乐的
对
事情，
对对
不但不嫉妒，还乐意去你去做去。
对对，
但是事实上，我说的是实实在在的话啊，绝不会骗你的呀。你到了这个，你
In
本来
actual
就
fact,
属
whatever
龙到
I
龙
say
年的时候
is true.
大
I
家
will
都
not
是走步
lie
字
to
你还
you.
当老师，你都不懂这个吗？
You're a teacher, don't you
不
know?
是也不知道为啥，就本命年它有一个特征，就是越到这个时候呢，越想折腾，包括前头那个男生也
Maybe
是嘛
maybe
找
it's
工作
during the
他不
year,
想
your
自己
year,
非要到
you will
哪
want to
里
do
去
something different.
我们平时
Just like the one before, she mentioned that he wants to go to the south to look for a job.
又要坐飞机什么的，
对，
我就觉得这种想法的产生，是不是也
I
跟这个
felt that this
命
kind
年
of
有关
thought,
系
is it because
就让
it's
他
their
们
year?
不安定
That's why they have this
对
thoughts
姜文
that's
中国人
unsettling that they
说的
want
是挠
to
作挠
stir something up.
不是，哎，不作不死的感觉，就是说，非要越到这个越不该干事的时候，还光想干事儿。
Yes, there's a saying in Chinese that says that, especially during this period where you're not supposed to move, you feel that you have the energy to do something big.
尊重的，哎
As a teacher, you have a very respectable career.
说我要出来闯。
But now, she says she wants to come out to do something on her own, and she even choose
都不一定能挣钱。
her year to
天
do.
下能挣钱的事儿多了。
When you do this, it doesn't mean that you make money. There are a lot of
这个部分
things that can make money in the
人
world.
家祖传的生意是那个吗？
Is
人家
this
祖传的
your
生意
family
的东西
business?
你个人不参与，你也等于
Are
不
you
懂
familiar with this
知
business?
道吗？所以在这个本
Even
命
if
年
it's
的
your
时候
family
啊
business
在
and you're
这
not
个
involved, you also
行
know
业
nothing
创
about it.
业我觉得
So if you're looking about
风险太大了，风险太大了，我都替你捏一把冷汗。我说的这，我的
changing
心
your
里话
career at this time, I think that the
这个
risk is
真的
too
是
high.
什么
I'm
啊
worried
这
for
个
you.
是别 不是你求速成，形成于求速死一般哈，就千万别乱弄哈。
Try not to do something,
拉倒吧，别干了，
forget about it.
很清楚了。
好好工作，好好打工。
Yeah, Master have already said very clearly, do your proper job.
所有属龙的网友也都听明白了。
And what Master say is not only to Tong Tong, but also to all born in the year of dragon.
对，
Maybe you just have a thought that you want to do something big
到龙年
in your
你就
year.
别想折腾事儿了。
But for those who are born in the year of dragon,
蛇年你还
in your
活着
year, please don't do
这
anything.
挺好的。
If you're still alive in the year of snake, that's very good.
求稳，求存在。
好的，
Just try to survive in this year, in
咱也
in your
送她
year.
一个礼物吧。
Okay, let's give
送，
脑子里
her a
边
present.
对对对，
She has been thinking so much.
好，送礼物。好，祝你们这个小两口啊平安吉祥，少惹事儿，好吧？
Okay, may both of you be
感
auspicious
恩师傅，
and safe.
那师傅接下来呢是一位属鼠的网友。
Okay, next is a
他叫小
letter
甜甜
from a person born in the year of red called Little Sweet.
小甜甜的，
She's 52 years old. She still calls herself Little Sweet at 52 years old. Maybe
我都喊她老甜甜了。
I'll call her Old Sweet.
吉祥如意，
One.
弟子甜甜。
Hello, Master.
弟子是属鼠的。
I-
师傅说啊，属鼠的
I respectfully greet you. I'm born in the year of the red.
弟子呢
And you mentioned that reds have abundant emotional energy this year. I've been single for over 20 years. A colleague, which is born in the year of goat, has expressed interest in spending the later part of the life with me. I've been used to living peacefully alone, but my friends say that having a companion in old age is good. And this colleague is good and caring and kind. I'm confused. Please guide me, Master, on how to make a longer term and better decision. Grateful to you. I wholeheartedly follow your guidance.
甜甜不容易哈。
It's not easy for
20多
Tian
年
Tian
单
or
身
Sweet.
哈对呀，
You have
多么寂寞呀。
Been single for 20 over years.
对，来了只老山羊，
And now a goat
旁
came
边撩
along
你啊，哎，撩你。这山羊不是什么好人哈。
to attract you.
哎，
The goat doesn't seem like a good
咱们看
person.
这个属鼠的龙年运程哈。
Let's see the luck for people born in the year of red.
这还可
Your
以
luck
啊
level is medium.
大有可为。
Ah, it's okay. It's medium.
对，我呢在这张纸上呢还上头写的哈，在龙年的时候
On
有
this-
不同属相哈，
I did
能跟你
mention
相合的
that there
相
are
合的
zodiac
相
sign
克
that
的这个
are
属
with
相
you
这个上
and
面
who are
写着呢
against you. So you can see
这里头就有羊，
对
those who
对
are against your zodiac sign is
到
goat
之后
is
呢
one
我
of
们
them.
做成这张图卡哈，会直播之
Later
后
we'll
呢
after
会
our
放
live
到这个
stream,
Facebook 上
we'll
去
put
呢
this card
供你下载，
on Facebook so that you can download
哎
and see
或者你家里还有不
what's
同属
suitable
相
for
的
you
下载还
for
打
different
印下来
zodiac
哈
sign.
贴在你们家墙上几个
So you
地
can
方
print it
这
out
一年之中
and
提
stick on
醒
your
你
wall so it remind
这
you
2月
throughout the
忘了
year.
过完元宵
In
节
case
之
you
后说
forgot
谁
after
在乎谁呀
this Chinese New Year celebration.
啊，是吧？不该干的你干去了，所以多提
So
醒
this
一下
serve
自
as
己
a
哈
reminder to
这
you
某
for
些
the
属
rest of
相
the
今
year.
年还是 hold 着点儿好啊，要小
So
心一
certain thing you really have
所以
to
属
hold it
鼠
for
的
this
呢
year.
今年的这个能量啊，
So
还
for
是
those who are born in
还
the year
是
of
可以
red,
就中不溜
your energy is
中不溜
okay, your luck
就
is
上
okay,
下
it's
都是有
medium.
余的啊。他说这个找对象这个事儿嘛哈，
So she's talking about
能量
relationship.
较盛
They say the
这个
energy
情感
is
能量较盛是这个哈，
the energy
是
is
人都
great,
50岁吧，
it's good. But then
这
she's
也憋了50年了
52 years old.
啊，人缘儿，你看他今年能量还好，人缘
You
儿
see
还
her, their
非常适
relationship
合于单身恋爱啊。
is good. It's very suitable for the single to get into a relationship.
对，哎，他问我他是啥呀？
他就问师傅这样合适吗？就是
But she
更长
asked
远
Master,
对他来讲
in the long term, is it good for
不合适
her?
这个东西就是说你自己觉得合适就是合适。因为
How
这
can
个
I
事儿
say
哈
whether is it
我
suitable
们
or
也
not?
不
You
能
have
主
to see for
我
yourself.
小甜甜才52岁嘛哈。
You are
我
only
52
52
岁我就
years
上
old,
网查
right?
了一下，你看咱们中国很多名
You
人
see
啊
a lot of
科学
our
家艺术家呀
on of our
80多岁
people in
抱本
China,
来是抱孙子，就是抱的是儿子。
around 80 over years old, they
这个
should be carrying grandchildren, but they are carrying their sons and daughters.
人跟人不一样，对对。
所以的话，和80多岁比的话，小甜甜真是个小甜甜。
So if
嗯
possible,
52岁，能量十足，
at 52 years old, she's full of energy.
所以还是可以的。
So it's still possible.
情感能量很旺盛。
对呀， 趁龙年大干一场。
Master, I have a different perspective. Can I share? Say Jason. At 52, it's already half a century old. It's like about 5 o'clock in the evening. The sun is settling. If we have some energy, maybe we should use it to practice energy bakwa. So that when we are old, we don't need people to take care of us. We can enjoy longevity. So we don't know whether is it the goat who is taking care of the rat or the rat is taking care of the goat. So if it's your energy bakwa friend, it may be quite good because it's practice. Why are you against it? Yes, I'm against it because when I watch a lot of television program on relationship, there are a lot of people who are into relationship in their later years. But maybe if they got married and she got another few more sons, isn't it great? What I heard is like their own children or the other parties' children, first of all, they are against their parents getting married at this age. And there are a lot of conflict. For the other party, maybe the son would feel that you are not the real parent, they're the real mother. And the son may think that you are the one who attract the father, especially when the father is rich, have a house. The children will be worried. Because you came into the house, you have to spend. So a lot of conflict occurs. So I can see a lot of people got married and they look for lawyers, look for a lot of people, they go to court and then they have a lot of issues. And fighting, so it's really very ugly. But she's lonely. But she says she's used to it, right? Actually, she says that she's worried that nobody take care of her in her older age, but if she practice well, yeah, but maybe the bad thing, if she's unlucky, she married the old man. That one old man used to be healthy, but then after that he got sick and couldn't move, then she have to take care of him. So a person will say, did you marry me because you love me? So when you get married in the Western world, then they will say that if the person is ugly or old or sickness, would you still marry the person? They say, yes, I'm married. I will love the person regardless of this. Then maybe he will fall sick. And see, will you take care of him? Of course, in a wedding ceremony, you will say, yes, you will take care of him. Because you love him, you have to accept everything about him. But every time we only think about the positive thing, the good things. What if the person is bedridden and keep vomiting? And then after that, you will die? How would you feel? Because when a person is of a certain age, they are worried about sickness and death, right? And if they have children on both sides, there will be even more conflict between their relationship. So I presume a lot of people may enjoy a second of happiness, and then after that, all the worries will come upon them. Maybe your relative will not love you anymore. Your children may feel that, why do you marry the goat? Or even the goat family, their children, will they love you? Maybe not. And under all this pressure from his loved ones, his children, do you think he will still continue to love you? So sometimes with a distance, it may seem better, it may seem more beautiful. If you are not together, it may seem better. So when you are of a certain age, if you are thinking of remarrying, please think again, because there are a lot of conflict that may arise in reality. And not to mention people who may have their third or fourth marriages. It's even more complex. In the end, what will happen? In the end, they will be alone with nobody to love them. So isn't it? It doesn't beat being alone. If you are married with this goat, person born in the year of goat, maybe both your families will have conflict. So maybe because we have seen or hear too much. But actually for those who are born in the year of rat, it's a good year for you. But I think it's more for the young rat, more suitable for the young rats. It's better for them to go into a relationship. What we have discussed is from our experience. But for those who want to fall into a relationship, they think of the good things. If you are thinking of marrying after the 50s, your pain and troubles may be waiting for you. Because they will never stop. The conflict will never stop. Just like a spring, because as long as you are with their relative, like for example, if the person have a father, and he will scold you and say you are the third party in a relationship. He said, if it's not for your third party, my father will still love me. But you took my father's love from me. So the children and their relative, his children and his relative, would always scold you. No matter it's the Western world or the Asian, I hear that their content when they scold people is the same. So maybe you have to reconsider. You're only thinking of the happiness of the marriage. But you never know, it may be the bitter gourd soup. It may be bitter. But some people may think, oh, bitter, but with some sweetness in between. But in real life, there's no such thing. I believe that she will make a wise choice. For those who are born in the year of rat, if you are young, just go and enjoy your relationship, fall in love. For those who are young, just fall in love and you will enjoy a beautiful life. Okay, let's give a present to Little Sweet. It's a golden tortoise. It represents longevity and purity. Purity and longevity. May she enjoy good life and longevity and auspiciousness. Okay, the next one is a man born in the year of rat. He said, "Hello, Master." He's from USA. The wife says, "My husband is born in the year of rat and he's been working as a computer engineer for decades and is the main breadwinner. 2 months ago, he was laid off. The company will pay his salary until the end of this year. I seek your guidance on his job prospect next year. Master, you mentioned that rats should adhere to old ways, but he might face unavoidable changes because he has to look for a job. Please advise on how to help him to get through this challenge and the direction he should look for his work. grateful for your guidance.
他是50多岁，
52岁也是
So he is about 50 over years old.
对，
哦，
刚刚失业，
And he
刚
just
失业，
对
lost his
干了
job.
10年的这个
20-30年，
他是干啥的？
He has been a computer
计算
engineer
机 IT 的啊
for
男，
，IT 是个很受欢迎
Yeah,
的
work in the
啊
IT
在这个高科
industry
技这个快速发展的时代哈。
嗯，
但是呢，这个年龄呢，
对，
but at his
在
age,
像比如美国硅谷这个附近
for
啊，
example, for
科技
near
提
Silicon
升的这个
Valley
区域
where
来说
technology is
反
very
而是
advanced,
叫做
烈士了，
叫做爷爷级的。
对，
he's like the
50多
grandpa
岁啊
level because
做
he's
IT
50 over
的呢
years
什么
old.
叫做老年呢？35岁以后
For
叫
those
老年
people who are in
啊，就是
IT,
电
if
脑
they are
行
over
业
35 years old, they are
因为它
considered
不
pretty
需要，因
old
为它更新太快，
技术
because
30
computer
岁以内的
advance very
啊
quickly,
还
so
行。对，
they
那
have
36岁以
to
上的就是老人，
be really
那50
young,
多岁的这个
be
根本就是劣
30
势
years
级
and below
所以不容
to
易。
catch up
就
with
是
the
我们这个
technology.
比喻归比喻哈，就是那你呢自己
But this
知
is
道
just an analogy, so it's for you to know.
他是怎么着？他是想问问他，
他想问明年，因为这个年纪失业了嘛啊。
So he wants to ask that since he already
事业
lost
方面啊，他找
his
工作呀，
job,
运气怎么样？
so next year what is
现
his
在
luck
在
in
本
looking
行
for a
继
new
续走
job?
啊还是
Should he
好的换一个
continue
行业
looking
对
for a
他
job
也
in
是
this
知道
line,
因
or
为
maybe
咱
he
们
have
的
to
运
change
势
his
比较
line?
属的呢，还是要这个
要守
守旧
旧，
对，
And
在
Master,
事业
you
上
mentioned that those who are born in the
就
year
他
of
这个
rat
没
have
得救可
to
守了呀，他这已
他
经
被迫
maintain, but he couldn't
在
maintain
公
because
司
he's
还得求一
retrenched.
下指导，
对，
So he's
属
looking
鼠
for
的正好
guidance.
就是在龙年哈，
嗯，
这个运气不是最差，是中等的。
So
今年
for those who are born in the
上
year
下
of
都是
rat,
通畅
your
的
luck
哈
is medium.
对，
Medium.
那
It's
但是
not
正好呢，
that bad.
赶上他呢就失业了，
But because
但是呢，在
he
这个行业
is
最终是
retrenched,
等于是老人。
but he's
但是
considered
我
pretty
在
old in
我
his
知道的有一些老
career
人，实际他的
field.
年龄可能78岁左右，现在还在工作，老板还是重用。
就还是能找到的。
So I know
但是
people
就是
who are
分
about
工作类别
70,
呢
80 years
他在
old,
这样的公司呢，
but the
他就
boss
做这
still
种
keep
就
them.
是非设计类的。
对，就不是最技术
技术
前沿的
性不高
了。
对对对。你
So
不能
maybe
做
they
那
have
种
to
工程
do
设计的
something that are
但是
not
工资也
in
会降低
design.
对你要求不
So
能太高。
Your salary may
年龄
reduce a bit, your
所以呢，我
expectation
对
couldn't
这
be too
个
high,
固
and
收
maybe
这个建议呢哈，就是当我们到了
so
中
my
年以
suggestion
上
is after we have
失业的
reached a
时候
certain age, if
原
we
则
lost
上
our
来说
job,
尽量不改行，
try not to
但
change
是呢
your
可以
career
改业
path.
你肯定还在这个
But you can change your job.
IT 电脑这个行业
You
里
can
工作
still
因为
be
你是
in
熟悉这个行
IT
业
line because you're
所
so
以你到
used to
餐
it.
饮你根本除了会吃，根本就不会
You
做
cannot go
对
to
吧？连学徒都不够
work in
你就年龄
F&B,
老
right?
了
Because you know nothing
所以
about
还在
F&B.
你这个 IT 行业
So
之
you
中
still have to be in
做
your
非
IT
主流的
line,
工作
but you have to
你
do
可以
something
就
that
是
is not in the
降低
mainstream.
身价，完了之后
You
呢
can reduce
工
your
资降低，
price.
做一次力所能及的工作，
对，好，
这是第一种建议。第二
This is
种
my
先别急着找工
one
作。
of my suggestion.
那
Another
我
suggestion
只是
is
提醒哈，
don't
你是你们公司
be in a
老板
hurry to look for a
你要
job.
裁人请裁谁？
If you are the boss in your company,
价值不够高的，
对，
if
这
you
有一种
want
比
to
喻特别
act
不恰当
somebody,
哈
who are you looking
我
for?
小时候呢，就是我们乡下那些
When we are
老人
young,
们都养鸡啊，他自然养鸡嘛，就院子里都有鸡
Our-
窝。到时候每一年
our
养一群
farmland
小
we
鸡，
have
有时候长大了
chickens.
通常就生鸡蛋。
So usually when the
多的
chickens
时
are
候呢
older, they
卖
will
的
lay
时候零
eggs.
花钱，
是，
少数呢给老人
Then
吃
we'll sell the eggs.
对，什么样的鸡被处理掉呢？
不下蛋，
可以
So
吃
what
不
kind of
生
eggs
蛋
will be
的
killed?
啊，留下一个公鸡留着打鸣是吧？
So they will
其他
kill
的
those that
都是要
doesn't
处理
lay
掉的，就是
eggs
卖掉了，
or
有
sell
杀
them
鸡
off.
的人就收走了，这是事实哈。
This is a true fact in life.
那作为一个公司当中，
So in a
尤其
company,
是高科技公司，你这个
especially in a
年龄
high-tech
我觉
company,
得他是做的很好的。如果
I
稍
believe
有
that in the
差错
beginning you
早
have
就被
done
砍掉
very
了
well.
对，
Because
那
if
所
you
以
have
呢
not
嗯，
did
你现在
well,
应
you
该
would
再
already have been
学
X
一点
earlier.
本事。
So now you
比
should
如说
learn
IT
something.
很多人是在编程这个
Enhance
部
your
分
skill.
是吧？
For
编程之中
example,
你
in
的
IT, a lot of people
你的
are
优势在哪里？
programmers.
第二个
So what's
如
your
果有一些企业
advantage?
哈，中小企业做那个
If
综
some
合
small
电
and
脑
medium
加网络维护
organization
你
哎，
就做网管，你做得了吗？如
They
果
need
不够
someone
你
to
为什
take
么
care
不
of
强
their
化自己的能力呢？
system. Are you able to do it?
就打游戏的时候，打一会儿还弄些兵器啊，弄些 什么火药回来的装备，对不对？那孩子们都懂这个呢。
Like when you play game,
你弄些装备
you
回
know
来
that you
能
need
武装一下
to
自己，对不对？
add more
说编不
tools.
了程呢，像你这个年龄， 去做一些这个网站网络的维护
So
的话
for，you, maybe you can do
这是你
some
的优势。
online
这是
maintaining
我
of
想象中哈
maintaining of the
很操心
system.
哎，
It may
那
be
你应
your
该自己找工
advantage.
作，把这些过去你没学
So
的东西
when
把它
you
补
look
起
for
来。
a job,
毕竟干这一
learn
行的
something
哈
that you have not learned
很快随
before.
便人家老师一教你，立刻就懂了，很快就上手。
Because you are in this line, so it's very easy for you to pick it
半
up.
年以后，
半年以后，
对，
And
又
half
是
a
就
year
好了。
later,
就是磨刀，
you will be
对。
very good.
哎
Yeah,
就是
after you
就是
sharpen your saw.
对，
就是就增加游戏当中的那些
装备
装备
装备、武器、能量之类的，是吧？把这些装的完善一
Like
些。
gear
再
yourself
去找
up
工
with
作
all these
比如这
skills.
行业当中我都
And
会。
when you go out to look for a
6
job
年
again,
哎
you
再
have a
去找
lot
这种
more
综合
things
的
in your
老师。
resume.
所以很多时候我只是做电脑游戏的一部分流程，多一点儿都不会。这
So a
样
lot
的
of
笨
time,
人哈，
some
最
people
容易
they
失业。一失
may
业
write
以后就像
program,
死
they
亡
write
一般
games,
那么痛
but
苦。
they only know a
所以
certain
要把
part
自
and
己
they
的
don't know
能力
anything
哈，要
else.
变得更加圆满，
So that makes themselves
变得圆满，做
inadequate.
事呢更加圆
So you
滑。
must make yourself more
哎，你那能力不济
better.
了，年龄有点大了，说话再圆和一点，
And
多
because
操
he's
点
also
心，
of
多
a
为老
certain
板操
age,
点
maybe
心，
he
对不
also
对？
have to learn to
哎，
speak
那你
better.
就可能是工作还找的是不错的哈。
So maybe you
很多
could find a
职
better
业需要
job
这种就是网络维护的工作的
because a
人
lot of people are
啊，
looking
所以希
for
望你加
online
强一下自己的能
maintenance,
力的这个
online
建设。
security
这建议
business.
太好了。
嗯，
You can
所以记今
consider.
年这个样儿，你别急着刚一被下放，一被失业就完了，光剩下
So
痛
don't
苦了。
worry that
这
it's the
叫没
end
智
just
慧。
because you're
我们这个
unemployed.
定力哈要做到宠辱不惊，但是呢，就是淡然处之，有所从，对吧？我出去我去干啥去，来弥补自己的不足，
So you must think of
对不
what
对？
you can
下次
do
保证让老板不会炒我。
so that next
哎
time
这
your
种
boss
感
will
觉
not
对不对？
retrench you
所以
again
呢，
because you are
去
already
找装
geared
备
up
去。
with different skills.
所以我希
So
望这个
师兄
go and improve
这个
yourself
不
and
收
take
是
up
不
courses.
收师兄的，还一定会有一个
So
美
I
好的
believe
未
that
来哈。
this Sishon will definitely have a bright future.
这里送他一个加持的带着。
金刚杵，桃木金刚杵，
Vajna
哎
Prasta，
你看
Pastel
这样非常漂亮的
and a
蓝
blue
色琉璃珠
bracelet.
啊，哎，让你
智慧，
万事亨通，清净智
May
慧。
everything go
所向
smoothly for
披靡
him. He increased wisdom.
收到，感恩师傅。
好，
好，师傅，接下来哈是一位属猴
Okay,
的网
Master.
友，
Next is
他叫
a
泽
person
明
born in the
啊
year of
他说
monkey.
尊贵的师
He's
傅
called
您好
Zeming.
弟子
He
是
said,
属猴的。
Respected
听师傅
Master,
讲
I'm
解
born in the year of
2024年
monkey.
属猴的
You
整体
mentioned
运程里有
In
这样
the
一段描述，
2024
有一个宽敞的
forecast
院子，
that
院子
for
当
those born in the
中
year of
有
monkey,
房
there's
子
a
还有一些东
spacious
西都是
courtyard
石
with a
头造
house
成的。
and some
院子的
items
中
made
央
of
有一个
stone.
圆锥
In the
形的
center
石
sit
磨
a
坐落在
silicon-shaped
其中，自动地
milestone,
旋转。弟子于
which is
是弟
rotating
子听了好多
automatically.
遍，但是
I've
还是
listened
不
many
能够
times, but I don't
这是
understand
领
what
悟
it
这段
means.
讲解的是什么意思？
Please
请师傅
enlighten
指
me,
点，感
Master.
恩师傅。
Grateful to you, Master.
师傅对这个我刚刚听到的时候我也不太懂。可
When
能
I
是
first
因为
heard it, I
我
don't
的
quite
它这个
understand too,
原
Master.
理哈，不太懂。
就是看石头房子，
嗯，
石头地一个大漠，感觉还挺气派的呢。
对，
We see a stone house, a
它到底是
stone
好的还是
pavement,
不好
and
的
it looks pretty
意思？
grand.
What
does it
是
mean?
我当时看到了之后也觉得特别好玩儿啊。
When I look at this, I
但
find
是
it
大家
pretty
呢
fun
对
too.
中国古代石头墨认识一下，
So,
有一种
with
叫
your
墨，
understanding
有
of
一
the
种叫石碾
Chinese
子。
眼子
那看看墨是长什么样？
milestone,
我搜了个照片，
millstone, what is it?
现在看到了吧哈？那个站在那个毛驴，
So
毛驴
see,
看不
there's a
见了嘛，那个
donkey.
头上捂
The
了一
donkey
些
can't see
墨的
anything
东西
because they
哈
block
是这样的
his
因
eyes.
为那个驴呢不能看到自己在这个小屋里一直转圈儿，
Because
这
the
样它
donkey
发现
cannot
我
see
不
that
干活了，我不走了。
he's just
我
moving
一
in
到
a
北京出来
small
你觉得他在
house,
屋里转
or else he'll refuse
啊
to
捂
work.
着眼睛不知道去哪里
So they have to
哈
block
所以
his
走
eyes so that he don't know where
如
he's
果他一
moving,
睁开
he's
眼一看
going.
还一直在屋里溜达，他就不走了。
If you open his eyes and see that he's still in the house, it will
那
stop
中间那
moving.
两块石头的圆的那个
So
石
what
头
about
墩
the
子哈
two
这
round
叫墨
stone in the middle?
它是两片石头，
It's a
那每
millstone.
一片这个石头，每一片的厚度呢，像这个的话有
The
至少也有
thickness
30
of
公
the
分厚
stone is about
3到40公分，就是越厚就越重。
30 to 40 centimeter thick. So the thicker it is, the more
有一个
heavy
咬
it is.
合的，
In the middle,
像人嘴里的那个横条的那个
in the
那
middle
种
there are
痕迹
some
大家
lines.
看到哈，雕刻那个痕。
You
当
can
两
see
片石头
from the
合到
picture.
一起的时候，
When
就
two
是
of
中
them
间 有
are together.
两个洞的那个是上面那一扇儿，
The one with the two holes is the one on top.
放进去。
它顺着那个洞流失的方向在旋转的
So you
时
just
候
put the food,
这样的
the grain in there, one of the
破
hole,
开的锯齿一样的东西，在
and it will grind
摩擦咬合那个
True
粮食的这个颗粒，
the two stones rubbing against each
磨
other.
碎的那个粮食就自动流淌到外侧来了。
And eventually, those that are grind
就在
would
接
fall
着
to the side.
就是磨好的磨碎的，不一定是面粉哈。
It may
磨
not be
碎了以后
flour.
再把它收上去，再磨一次。
Then you
到
put it
3
in
次的
again
细粉
and keep repeating the whole process until they are very fine.
但是我看到的呢，上头这一扇儿不是平面的，而是立起来的。
But when I look at the picture, it is not flat.
雪糕
It is vertical. It's just like
刚才不是两盘儿它得磨吗？
an ice cream
和它
opposite.
下面接触的面积就很小，感觉。
就等于没法磨。
对。
So it is still grinding, but then because the contact point is so small, so it's very difficult to
光转
grind.
不没。
And it's
光转不
rotating,
磨归磨，但是叫空磨。
空磨，
so it's rotating empty. There's
没有
nothing.
成果。
There's no result.
对，就生产什么东西一样哈，它在那空运转。但
So
是没有
just like
产品出来
production, it is the production line is moving, but there's no
所以是不是有
end
点
product.
空落落的收获呀。
对对对，
是啊。
So does it mean like
属猴的
there's no result?
是它是
嗯，
它是上中下呀，它是哪
属
个？
猴的，属猴的。
So let's look at the luck for those who are born in the year of monkey.
对。
哎，
For those born in the year of monkey, their luck is normal, medium.
看说
啊
师傅，对师
你
傅
说你说，
师傅当时说的是动力很强，但是呢，莫求远力。莫求
Master
大
mentioned that the energy is very strong, but don't expect
哦
great
我知道
result.
刚才不是说那个大磨是自动的转吗？
So Master, you
所以
mentioned
代
that
表它是动力还挺强
the
而且还那么大个大
the
石头
millstone is moving, so that means it's strong.
多，所以就别求大力了。
But because it's not graining anything out, so don't
因为
expect
它这个幸运指数是
high
中等，
对，
对，
中等的话
high
没什么大灾，但是
expectation.
呢，就是说也没什么大力
because the luck is
是吧？
normal, so it means that it's not
一片喜气。
super good luck, right?
啊，洋洋，人声鼎沸，但是最后一算账，哎，没赚钱。
So it may look nice, but in the end,
最后一算
there's not much
多少钱
profit.
呢是没赚。
the harvest may not be
下游的
good.
价钱就是不给钱。
也挺开心，忙活的。
对对对，忙活的特别开心，特别热闹。
So it's very busy, it's very happy, everything may seems
这
very
样的一
very busy, but in the end, when you look at the profit, it may not be a lot.
啊什么的，
所以它和不好比起来就是好。
对对对。
So in comparison, for people who are no good, it's considered good, right?
忙活也行，本来属猴的也愿意忙活嘛。
对，窜上窜下的。
你看这里讲到事业哈，
嗯，
你看大
When we
湖
talk
没
about
人打
career,
一个大的湖
it say it's like the big
啊，就是没人打理
lake with nobody taking care of it.
那湖面里头看着有点脏兮兮的，
脏，
You can see some dirty stuff
就是
on the
这样
surface of the lake.
它就不像一个好的湖水里面
清净的。
才会有好
So
的
it's not
产出
like
对不对？
Very nice lake where it's very crystal, where the water is crystal
现
clear.
在咱们说这个水可能代表事业，
So the water may represent career.
这个事业就有问题。
对，
So if it's dirty, it could mean that the career may
那
not
你
be
的如果你
good.
有公司，你是老板的话，
If you have a
你要把你的
company and you're
公
the
司哈
boss,
在这个龙年的时候，好好的去经营，好好的去理解，
you want to
管
maintain
理一下，
your
好吧
business well,
哎，业精于勤呐。
and you
哎
have to
这
be
还是保持
diligent.
老样子吧，不管它了。哎，有的时候人的怠惰性哈，
Sometimes when we are
老板稍稍
lazy,
管一管，啊，保证今年能增产啊。
it's not good, right?
老
So
板
if
呢
the
如果
boss
是怠惰
care,
的话呢，
put a little bit of
老
heart
板也
into
是
the
早
business,
晨
the business
如
may
果
do
10点
well.
钟哈，到不到公司的话，
If the boss don't
员
reach
工
the
慢慢
company
就
at
12
10
点
o'clock,
了
slowly your
还是
employee
就
may
会
just come to work
上
late.
行下效哈。嗯，
They will just
所
follow
以
your
的话
example.
从这个就问这个石头磨空转这个部分，
哎，
就有点儿
明白了。
空忙。
So maybe when we talk about the stone
本来
mill
是一番事
being
业，结
empty,
果呢，
it may
肮脏
means that
打理好。
没打理好，
they are
这
busy
个
for
磨空
nothing.
转也是没打理好。
And because it's
像它天运
just
来说的话呢
rotating empty,
蛮忙活的。
emptily with nothing on it,
有点这
may
样的
means
这
that
猴儿在龙年
the
的这个
company
运
didn't manage
这个
well.
事业上啊哈。
So for those born in the year of monkey, in terms
在
of a
这个情
career,
感上来说的话呢，
in This is how it
走
is.
在石头路上
And in
啊
terms
受
of your
人辅导
relationship,
他几乎
it's
找
like
不
walking
着
on
非
stone
常明
path
确的路，在情感上头哈，有点乱头。
up the hill,
对对对，
up the
真的
mountain.
真不知道往
So
哪
it
走
looks a little bit
不知道怎么
confusing.
走。
嗯嗯，
你看人际关系今年也
You
不太
can't
好，
really see how to, you can't find a
有一面不
proper
太好
path.
处处有枪炮，
So the relationship wise is not very good for them.
在这个情感上啊、情绪上，磕磕绊绊、吵吵闹闹，有这个
So
问
in
题。
terms of their relationship,
说
it
我们
could
网
be
友哈，这个
a little bit
看得还
of
挺认真。他说刚才那张表上还写着这个
conflict here and
属
there.
猴的怎么跟属蛇的既相合又相克呢？这个相合相克，不知道
Why?
今天还
And looking at the
有没有时
chart,
间
it
讲
seems
这
like
个了哈。
the
那
people
网
born
友
in the
好
year
多
of
朋友在问
monkey,
这个。
现在
they
是你
are
是属猴的，
together and yet
对，所以
conflict
说
with
大
those
家
born
都
in
是
the
相
year
合
of
相克
snake.
相克嘛，
和哪一个
Why
呀？
is that so?
就是蛇，它跟那个猴呢又相合又相合又相克。
It shows that they are together
对
and
这
yet
个
they are
和
conflicting.
和蛇是吧？哈，
嗯，
咱们比如说吧，哈，
Okay,
就
for
是
example,
就算你的亲人，比如说你的兄弟姐妹之间是吧？
对，
if your
嗯
relative,
比如
like your
说你这
sibling,
个做生意的是大姐，啊，结果呢小弟和小弟之间的关系，你们自己
like your
家有
elder
事业
sister is doing
你们
business,
小弟在这里给你打工干活儿，
and your
收
little
点
brother is helping
但是
you
大姐正
in the
好
business
忙着
as
忙
well,
不开不了
helping
胶的
the
时候
the
啊，一起
sister.
看病了，完了这个小弟呢趁你卖了点东西，是不是啊？又是老客户，
Maybe
先把东
the
西拿走，
sister is not
真
well
老
and
客
went to
户
see a
嘛，
doctor.
这个
So
你
an
真的
old
在付
client
钱，
came and the brother
也有
allows
人
the
用相应
client
的产品来
to
退
take the
货，
product
钱
back
你也没收到，
but
请
didn't
问是大姐
collect the
需要的
money
吗？
yet because they
但
didn't
你
bring
货已经
money.
给用旧了，对不对？已经不是新产
But
品
the
了，
product is
也
already
卖不掉
used.
了，
You cannot
是不是就赔钱
return
了
back
呢？
the goods, right?
但是弟弟是目的是不是来帮忙的？
So you're not
所以
earning
有很
money
多时候
out
我
of
们
that
在工作
transaction.
生活之中哈，
But
有
the
很
brother
容
is
易
actually
是
here
亲
to
人越
help
牵
you.
绊的这个问题。
对，
So in
对不
life,
对？
if you have
比如说
relative, you
对
can't
女人来
really
说，你老公
scold them, right?
投
In such
资
a
瞎投资赔
circumstances.
了钱了，
For example, your
家
husband
里还不能说难听的，
did
你
bad
说难听的，老公
investment
就说了，
and
我
lost
容易
money.
吗？我不就是想多投
But can
资
you
之
say
后
something
多
bad to
挣了
him?
钱，让你们过上好
You
日子
couldn't,
吗？
right? Because he
哎，
says that it's
说
not
一句
easy
话
for
把你
him
给
too.
扛回来了，
He just wanted
你
to
又没
earn
话
more
说，
money
是
for the
吧？
family.
所以有时候
So
既是来帮忙
you
的，
can't
也
say
是来捣
anything.
乱的，
So
对
it
不对？
seems that the
说
person
既
is
能
here to
相
help,
合，
yet
其实也能相灭。
it's
就
also
不光是
destroying
克，
you.
克的本身还有灭的成分在里头，
对对，确实
知道吗？哎，就是我给你帮了忙了，
So they are here to help,
就像跳舞一样，
yet
进了一步，退了3步，你说
it's
到底
just like
帮
dancing. You
忙
take
吗？
one step forward
添
but
乱
three
了，
steps backwards.
就
Are
是
they
那么
really
扯
here to
麻烦，
help?
添
It's,
乱，
they are just
还没赚到
creating
钱
more
还赔钱。
problem.
生活工作中有的是这种事情，
So in life, this
对
is
吧？
very
还有就
common.
算不是亲戚，你挺欣赏哈，来个小王，机灵能干，名牌大学毕业，对不对？能说会道，你总感觉遇上诸葛亮了。
Like sometimes you may
太
feel
幸
that,
运了，
oh, you met
等
someone
这孩
really
子一
good.
出手，
He
把公司搞
he
烂，
helps
损失
your
惨重
business
多了这种事儿。
because he's
咱
so
更不要说商业
so
商业
skilled,
什
so
么卧
good
底
in
之类的
everything.
哈，什么 A 公司派到你公司来撬人才了，挖
But
什么
you
数
never
据的，
know, maybe
更别
another
听这
com.
个了哈。对，所以有很多是帮忙的，
So a lot of time,
你以为是帮忙
you
越多的
think
人，
that they
但
are
是
here to
千万
help you, but the
别去
more
帮
they help you, the more trouble they will create.
还有他的职务越重要，啊，也就是他
And
增加的
sometimes,
麻烦
The
也是
more
更大。
important is their job, they may
所以
create
很简单
a
道理，
bigger problem.
明白了。
了解了哈。
嗯，
那这种人是谁呢？蛇。
So who are these
对
people?
猴来
They are
说，
those
猴
born in
来
the
说
year of
在龙
snake.
年就是蛇哈。
For people who is born in the year of
对，所以
monkey,
要小心
these
它
are the people who are born in the year of
好
snake in their
好
life.
那咱们也给这个问石墨的这个
泽明
泽明
啊，
也给
好
他一个礼物。
Let's
好
give him a gift.
祝泽明呢能够在龙年哈
May
如
Zemi
意吉祥，
enjoy auspiciousness in the year
幸
of
福快
dragon,
乐。
收到。
enjoy
嗯
happiness
手上
and blessed.
刚才咱们属猴的里边有说到嘛，说这个处处有枪炮嘛哈。
对，收到人
Just now we
对对
mentioned
对
that those people who are born in the year
马来
of
西亚的这个 Bodhi 就说我弟弟属猴，今年呢要上
monkey
大学。上大学的话，肯定要多交几个朋友啊。
Okay, another
毕竟
person
多个
from
朋友多
Malaysia,
投入
he says that my younger brother is born in the year of monkey and just started university. He wishes to make more friends in his new campus life, as more friends mean more path. But when I heard your forecast, it mentioned that monkeys have poor relationship. Everywhere there are guns. It's frightening. Should my brother make new friends? If yes, are there ways to make friends without encountering hostility? Grateful to you, Master. So if he have to go to university, he cannot choose not to go, right? You have to go. So every time you're in a new environment, you have to get familiar with the environment. And it's very important to make friends. Because with more friends, it may mean that there are more paths for you. Or else you may not know where's the washroom or where are things. So with more friends, you have a lot of familiarity and a lot of convenience for you. So even if there are a lot of guns, you still have to go for it. So I hope that it's still very important to have a kind heart. Sometimes the person may not, another person may not look good to you. Or even if this person is an enemy, you can look at the person as a friend and advance. Usually when you look for friends, of course you don't find enemy to be your friends. You find someone who you feel looks good. Especially for our young friends. Especially for people who offended you, who make fun of your looks, you have to learn to accept it. Because have you also make fun of them? Have you say unpleasant thing about other people before? Because these people do not know you well. They can only see what's on your outside. Or maybe a girl is slim. They may say that it looks like a snake waist. To describe you is very normal. And you also make fun of other people, and they make fun of you. So you don't have a thought in your mind that feels that they're just that it's bad news. They're just making fun of you. It's just for fun. So don't take it seriously. If you take it as a joke, it will be easier for you. Do not take that as an insult. With a simple words, you may change the gun to wildflower. It is your mindset that's important. So I believe that those people who have good human relationship, when people touch their head or scold them, they are not angry. They just play with them and make it as a joke with them. And they don't take it too hard. So sometimes if they are just joking with you and you are angry for 3 days, they won't know how to talk to you anymore. So you must learn how to manage and have to watch your mindset. So this is especially for young people. So for the brother who is going to university, take this gun, wear the beads, and then your gun will become flower. I have a very beautiful pendant here. So for the brother and the sister, presents for them, may they enjoy auspicious health and longevity and happiness. So next is a letter from a Malaysian who is born in a year of dog called Xiao Lan. She said, "Dear Master, my mother is born in a year of dog. After hearing your dragon year fortune, I'm worried about my mom's overall prospect next year in terms of health and career. I'm considering performing releasing life ritual to help my mom accumulate merits for her to safely pass through the dragon year. And I'd like your guidance on methods like wearing lucky charms or placing auspicious item at home to boost the energy and to assist my mom. Grateful to you, Grandmaster. So let's look at those who are born in the year of dog. Their luck is down next year,
对，这个要小心的。
so they have to be very careful.
只求平安度过了。
这里讲到哈，一条山涧路，横七竖八有
So
挡
it's
路，
talking about
能量
a
受牵
road
制，今年不利。
in the mountain,
对，这个属狗的呢，今年受牵连的
which
影
is not
响。
very conducive.
属狗的，对。
So for those who are born in the year of dog, their career path and their relationships are not very good.
这个受到这个龙年牵制的哈，这4个属性，今年其实很多大事儿都是不利的哈。好了，他刚才的问题
So a lot of
说一下。
the annual fortune, a lot are not favorable for them.
就能够积点功德化解这些。
So she's thinking of releasing life to help the mom.
做功德呢，我慢慢讲哈，到最后我笼统的讲一下。
好的。
对，那么我觉得首先放生这个提议很好。
I feel that it's a good idea to release
时代
life.
不同了，
But
就是今天我们出门
now
走
the
路
times
不
is
是靠
different.
去走的，
坐
出门
车、
走路办事儿
开车、骑车。
现在几乎都是车。
In the past, we usually walk when we
现在
go
坐轮
out,
盘都少了
but now everybody
坐轮
goes
盘
out
太慢
in the road,
都现在用飞机，
on
中
cars,
国还有
on
快速高
plane,
铁是吧？
or even
都是用的
high-speed
非常
rail.
快的这个交通工具了。但是古
We use
代呢
very fast
比如说你也走1000公里的话
transportation.
得走1-2个月，对不对？
If you choose to
靠脚
walk, you may have to
靠
walk
骡
for
子
2-3
靠驴之类
months
的，就是人走
to
路
reach
的
your
速度
destination because
非常的慢
the pace of people walking is
同样
very
这个
slow.
办事儿的这个行为哈，但是从方法上都改变了。
So a lot of things have changed in terms of the method.
所以这个想化解这些问
So
题啊，
if you want to resolve all this
放生是
problem,
不行。但是在古代
it
为什
doesn't
么说可以
help with just releasing
古
life.
代的话，你
In the
没有
past,
走那么
it
远的路
helps because in the
比如说
past,
这个佛门老师傅说你呢，去做一些鱼的放生吧，
when an abbot tell you to go and release fish in the river,
就这样，其实也谈不上什么污染。
and you go to the river and release the fish,
因
there
为
wasn't
这
much
这么小的
pollution
环境
then.
大家知道鱼就从河里抓来的，我大不了放
Because
进河里
everyone knows that we got the
还是
fish
刚
from the
从河里
river,
捞上你这个盆儿
so we
里来
just release
立刻
them.
倒回去就是放生，对吧？就是这样。今天呢，
But today's
因为我
world,
们这儿没河、没海、没江、没水，到市场上看什么鱼都有。
you don't have a lot of river or lake in your place, but you see a lot of fish in the
对
market
不对？就是这样。
because they are
所以它这个
they
交
came
通
from
工具
all over
太
the
发达
world
了，哎，所以这个放
because
生呢
of
就
the
有了一个
advance in transportation. You have fish
如
from
果
all
放
over
得
the
特别
world.
正确，确实能放生。
If
但
you
是我也
can release life in a
我
correct
在这块
manner,
做过一
of
些
course
深
it's
入研
good.
究就算是比如说
But
你
from
当地
what
有一
I've
条河
seen,
捞上鱼来，
even if
放
you
进
have
市
a
场里
river
放了
in
2-3
your
天之后，说
place,
今天你再回去放生，
you bring it
你说
out,
科学家怎么看
you
这件事儿吗？
and then after that, you put in the market for a few days and you release it into the
可是
river.
这个鱼
But
在人类的
scientists
水
see
箱里放了
that
2-3天以后，
once
它
the
对
fish
人类
has
这个水
been
箱还有你说话
in
呀
captivity for
唾沫
2 to
呀
3 days,
什么的肉啊、鱼菜等等的已经污染了，
it's
还有
already
别的细菌
contaminated
和病菌和它已经合并在
with
一起了
humans,
你
germs,
以为还是原
and
来的鱼放回
diseases.
去，但是带着
So
大
if
量
you
的
think that you put the
这个
fish
河里
back to
没有的那
release
个细
life,
菌放进去了。
but you are also
它变成
releasing
整个
all
河
the
的鱼
germs
群
and
的
bacteria that
一
wasn't
个
found
病
in the
原
river in the first
它会有
place.
免疫力。
对，
And the fish doesn't have
形成一个新的
immunity
病原
against these
那
new
么这个病源
diseases.
的话，有可能使得这个河里的这个鱼哈，会出大灾难。
And this could
水
actually
上
affect
1-2万
the
条鱼
fishes in the river.
所以放生
So when you talk about releasing lives,
要谨慎。
it is not as simple right
这是
now.
一个说法哈。还有一
This
方
is
法
one way
老
of
太太也
saying
不
it.
懂，把
And
河里鱼放回海里去。
sometimes there are some people who don't know. They may release the river fish into the sea, or the sea, the fish from the sea, saltwater fish, into the river
人自己养的淡水
or
鱼
lake. So do you think they are saving lives?
根本就不知道，
不知道，
还有很多开个游艇到海
And
里
now a
去
lot
放
of
去了
people,
天哪，
你说过去和
they have the fish from the fish farm. Where should you release the fish to? You don't know.
就往生了。
这就往
And what will happen to the
放
fish?
生
After you release them, they will die. So it's as good as killing the life
别做
instead of releasing the life. So if you don't know how to do it, it's better
我
not
跟
to
你
do
说啊
it.
今天放生在每个国家的法律现在都不允许。
And
它不
furthermore,
是反对你的
in
慈
many
悲行为
countries,
说你这个
releasing
行为
life
其
is
实
not
带我整个
acceptable.
我这个生物链哈，全
Bec-
部伤害。
It's not that they are against the idea, but it's actually affecting the whole
在
ecosystem
英国海上，他带一群在那边的
in
一些
their area.
他的信众哈，
So, for example, a person in England,
就在英国的大海里。
he released 300 over fishes in
这
the
个
sea
英国
in
海上
England.
巡逻队听说这个消息哈，
And when they heard the
好几艘
news,
快艇去追他。
a lot of
去了之后呢
the
他们
patrols
也知道说
sent
警察
out
都
a
在
lot
抓
of
嘛，就赶快往海里
patrol
跑
boat to
去了。
find
赶
them.
快悬赏，一边往这边追，一边联络渔民，谁给我抓住条小龙虾，一条给1000美金。
They are asking the fishermen to try to catch back
133条
the lobster.
200来只小龙虾就出去了，就可能会给英国海域的某种产业
Because
带来伤害。
they may actually affect the sea lives in the area.
那欧洲人
Because they are not meant to be
到
there.
了北美、南美大陆的时候，也是带来了这些哈，
嗯
人家当地没有的这些传
Yeah,
染病。
Master also mentioned that
人家
when the
1000多万
Europeans go to South America,
200西班
they
牙
also
人
bring their
就把这
own
个1000多万
disease into the
这
area.
个南美人哈，
印第安人，
印第安人
And the
把这个病了
Indians,
对呀，
瘟疫啊
多可怕！
the local people there are affected because they don't have immunity against these diseases, and
所以这个放生
a lot of people die in the process. So releasing life
多数人没把握，不懂。
is something where a lot of us really don't know how to do it properly.
我们等一下，等到最后，反正师傅会统一讲啊，讲这些。这个因为是属狗的问的嘛，属狗的、属龙的、属
So for those who are born in the year of
等一下我们
dog,
师傅好好
dragon,
听一听啊怎么样
rabbit.
好好的做功德。
对，所以我
So-
就不太同意哈。当今的
Goat.
一
So all
些
these have to think of
佛
what to
道的
do.
信众弟子们呢，我觉得
So I do
放
not
生要
agree
谨慎，放生要谨慎。
because I think that releasing
我觉得
life
呢
we have to be very
少
careful.
吃
A lot of people
少
say
吃
releasing life we have to be careful, but to me, I think that it's better to eat less.
你刻意
Because
放
if
生
you
反而就是伤害，
Don't eat
真是这样的。
animals, you are
我是
already
从科学道理的
releasing life.
真实性来这样来劝说的哈。
就网友们都说师傅讲的太透彻了。
所以你这样
个道理
放生的本身，你形成了更大的伤害，能有功德吗？
If you release life and in the process you hurt more animals, hurt more life,
嗯，
your karma will be worse.
我这1分钟讲一个事情。有一年内蒙古的弟子给我拍照片，
So one
师
year,
傅啊，我
my
买了一车
Mongolia
垃圾
friend
泥鳅
took a picture and showed me that
大
he
家
bought
本来是拉到河里去放，结果呢，那个开拖拉机
a
的
lot
人不省事儿，因为要不然开2个小时，
of fish.
结果开了半个小时，
in a
开
whole
到一个
truck
农田里去把泥鳅倒进去，说我们一边往下倒，一边还念着
Initially,
咒
they
语
wanted
师傅
to
你看这泥鳅
release
们都快乐
the
啊
animals,
我听着
in
那
a
封信看那封信我就
river
哭了。
but in the end, they just go to a muddy
2、3万只
pool
泥鳅，你这么杀生还
and
是他们很
release
快乐哇！我觉得你们怎么能想得出来呢？这么狠心呢？
to 20,
是吧你
30,000
这是放生嘛？
of
这
the
也太
fish.
缺心眼儿了吧也，是不是啊？
So I was telling them, are you sure you are releasing life?
好在今天听了
How
师
can
傅
they survive?
感恩师傅。
嗯，
好的好的，这
那我
个
们也给这个小兰
对
送一个礼物，好吗？
好
Okay, let's give Xiaolan a
所以
present,
这个
Master.
问题让我们都更明白了。
对，
Her questions
好
make us
我们念
understand
多念
better.
佛吧，
好呀，
多念佛也能消业。
Give her a mala beads so that she can chant more, so that chanting can also help to get rid of
还有
bad
一位
karma.
属狗的网友是美国的 John 约翰啊。
Another
他说
friend
师傅他说
is
几年前
John
我就想
from
投资
America.
然后赶上疫情了嘛
He's born in the year
房
of
价一跌反
dog.
而上涨，我就一直观望着等
And
待。
he say, Hello,
然后后来
Master.
呢，从
I've
利
been
率呢又
considering real estate investment for a few years. However, during the pandemic, instead of decreasing, house prices have increased. Since March 2022, interest rates have been rising, and I believe it's not the right time to invest in property.
房价，我觉得就是现在
Recently, the Federal Reserve indicates that near conclusion of rate hikes and initiated discussion about rate cuts.
属狗的，
So given the market's decline over the past year, I wonder if it's a good time to buy property now. I aim to invest in a property next year. Could you please guide me, Master? Thank you.
这个对涨息的这个期间，想着好不容易等到了，
So he has waited a long
大
time
房价马上要开始涨啊，说我明年能不能买呀？
and asking Master whether can he
我们
any
现在不
advice
管
in
市
real
场
estate
行情
investment.
不分析那个哈，那又有一套分析方法。
Okay, let's not look about the market. We just look at the year for dragon, the luck for the year of
指数下，
for those who are born in the year of dogs, in the year of dragon. So the luck is
伤害这一
low.
方，只有一种做法，
守住，
守着别动，
So when the luck is low, it's better to just maintain the status
就
quo.
有可能不安全。大概就是这种一种现象哈。那所以的话，他能不能投资买房呢？
So can he actually invest to buy a
至
house?
少过了
My
2年再
advice
投
is maybe not.
对对对，不要看市场，
Wait until after the year of dragon. Don't look at the market.
还是自住，要那种吉祥的房子才好。
Even if you are looking for investment or for your own stay, you have to find a house that is
那
auspicious.
你鬼屋谁能租啊？
If you bought a house that's
卖
haunted,
也卖不掉啊，对吧？
you are not able to sell it off. You are not able to rent it out.
所以的话呢，不是买房的好时候。
So it's not a good time to buy property
那明年
for those who are born in the year of
送他个礼
dogs.
物吧，安慰一下，
送他个礼物。
其实是替他守住了财呀。
好，
Okay, Master, give
祝
him
美
a
国的
present
这位
壮，
壮哈，
for John
约翰哈
from America.
龙年如意吉
May
祥。
he enjoy auspiciousness in the year of dragon.
接下来呢，我们到了一位属牛的网友。
Okay, next
他叫
is
安娜。他说：“师傅好。
Anna,
听完您讲的
who is born in the year of ox. He say, Hello, Master. After hearing your prediction for the year of dragon in 2024, I feel quite unsettled and seek your guidance. I'm a single female born in 1985. Initially planned to move to the southern part of my residence to look for a new job in 2024. However, after hearing you mention that the stone ox and the cliff, I suspect it's best not to change job. But my current job may terminate anytime. What can I do to improve my career prospects? Furthermore, I'd like to inquire, is it suitable for me to get married in 2024? I'm currently dating someone 5 years older, a monkey. Upon hearing about the withered tree and deep pit and the potential negative energy on the western side of my residence for an ox, I'm worried he might not be the right choice. Apart from offering lamb, what else can I do to enhance my fortune? What dharma treasures can I wear or place at home for blessing and protection? Thank you, Master.
事业和情感。
Yeah, she asked a lot. She asked about her career and her relationship.
事业想到南方去找工作，
She wanted to go to the south to look for a job.
直白的说哈，不行不行，属牛的也是受伤者之一哈。
No, because those born in the year of ox are not good. The luck is low.
石头的，
对，一头石头牛没有活力，今年不宜
So
动。
it's a stone ox. They have no energy. This year is not a good time to move.
事业呢不适合
In
调动
terms
和
of
发展
career, it's not good to
因为
move
没有那
too
个助缘，
because there's no
周
assistance.
围万丈深渊。属牛
It's
的
not favorable for them.
别动了。
还是好好保住现在的工作哈。
对
So it's better
健
to
康方面都是能量低呀，而且还容易
maintain the
出一些
current
健
job.
康问题
Health-wise, the energy level is low too.
能不能结婚？
孤独苍老的树。
Relationship-wise, it's not good
哈，对一个
because the
巨大的
lone
深坑
tree
就一棵树，
这一棵树，这个也不是一种就是生
is
机
not
勃
a
勃的
good
感觉
sign.
反而
It's
是孤
not
独苍老的
lively.
感觉
是。
所以也不太适合结婚。
So it's not suitable for marriage. It's a withered tree.
那他还有问题说的那个，不是说西边的能量可能会对情感
And she mentioned about the energy from the western side
怎么化解？
对，还有怎么
is
化解？
to neutralize the potential harm from the
现在
western
说的话呢
side
这个
energy.
我不知道是西边儿的人，还是
I don't know
西边
whether
的
does it
像
mean
电磁波一
people
样的
from the
有一种
west
波的能量哈
or some
反正从你
energy.
这住宅的 西侧那个方向穿过来。
住家的西边。
他不一定是一个人。
It couldn't. It may or may not be a person. It could be the energy.
住在他们家西边的一个小伙来追求他。
So what if the person live in her western side of her house and coming after her?
西边来的时候干脆都挡住不要。但是他不一定是那个从西边来那个人来伤害他。反正来自于西边的这个能量对他不利。
Anyway, the energy from the west is no good for her. It may not be a person, but it's the energy.
结果撞完了才明白，哦，车从西边撞过来。
Maybe there's an accident and then she realized that, oh, the car comes from the west. So usually you wouldn't really know until it happened. So how do we neutralize
化
it?
解的话，我都想最终一起讲。现在先简单讲一下哈。这个最好是佩戴这个红黄色的
It's better to wear
这些法物
red and yellow
加持过的法物。
dharma treasure, or those that are blessed by me.
这个福气能量来自于这个方向，是在这个东南。
属牛的。
And the good energy comes from
东南来吉祥。是这样子哈。对。
east southeast direction.
所以在这个中央的位置，或者偏中央吧。中央。
So in the middle
东南方向对面的，最好放那个聚宝盆。
of the northwest side, maybe it's better to put a treasure vase.
对，其实每一家都需要放聚宝盆。
A treasure, actually everybody should put a treasure vase. I must put the right direction. It helps to dissolve negative energy.
好，那我们安娜网友也明白了，明年就还是守旧哈。
Okay, so our Anna friend knows that
礼物吧，师傅。
to maintain for next year.
给安娜网友。
Okay, let's give Anna
手串。
2 beautiful bracelets.
黄水晶。
The yellow citron bracelet as well as the red and yellow color agate.
祝你如意吉祥。
May she enjoy auspiciousness and everything goes smoothly for her.
接下来是属鸡的网友来。
Next is a person from Taiwan, born in the year of rooster.
故事中呢，师傅说，
Say,
天上灵光一现。
Master JinBodhi, regarding the rooster fortune for the Chinese Zodiac this dragon year, you mentioned celestial radiance, golden and silver threads, bats, lizards,
什么意思啊？
treasures appeared. Does it signify the arrival of a noble person? What does it mean when a frog appears in the heavenly realm? Would a single person meet his prince charming? Does the golden color directed towards the west signify a marriage prospect? And does good things happening in July means marriage? Grateful for your compassion and guidance, Master. She asks a lot too. But mainly, she wants to know if her boyfriend would
属鸡的，其实他看到
arrive.
解释的那个现象，
对，
当中有些疑问哈。
She saw
他
what I've
先说
seen.
那个青蛙呀。
First, she talked about the frog.
那因为我看到呢是这个除了别的景呢，那个青蛙像是在空中。
That's the
比如说
frog
在
I
深山
saw.
里头，往那个上头天空看的时候，天空
When I look into
里
the
面那个
sky,
云域空间哈，就像一个青蛙。
it's in the space near the
我也不知道
cloud
为什么会看
that
到
I
那
see a picture of a frog. I don't know why is it there.
可能觉得是青蛙王子吗？
Is it the
但是
prince
你也不是青
charming?
蛙姑娘啊，
But you're not
是吧？你要
the
对着看这个
princess.
哈你不能从卡通片里的一切
So you
都是
cannot
一
just
样
analyze it from the cartoon perspective.
对，但是这个青蛙的话呢，其实在后来我就想这个它什么寓意？
对，
After that, I give some thoughts on what does it mean
在这个时候
for the
呈现
frog
这个青蛙带给我
to
的
appear
感觉
from
呢
sky.
是一种高贵的
It
啊
means
幸福的好的
nobility,
这样的一种
happiness. It
这好像
symbolizes
神明
something
的
good.
眷顾护佑的感觉。哎，对，这个属鸡的哈，属鸡的在龙年哈，是这样的一种现象。
So it means that those who are born in the year of rooster will be protected by heaven.
是上，
是
是最
So when you
佳
look at their
的
luck,
是一个
their
好的一个
their luck is high, is
是这
good.
样的一种现象哈。对对对，那再多说一句的青蛙哈，其实在这个中华民族
And when we
远
talk
古
about
时期
frog,
呢那个创造人类的人叫
the symbol of the frog is
西方
like
人两个
God
创世纪的圣人，一个是夏娃，
In the Western world,
难道是巧合吗？
the person who created people are called
说的有点勉强吧哈，但是呢，我觉得人类与蛙之间的关系是很密切。
Eva. So it's in Chinese. It sounds like frog.
的意思嘛，它那个我们说青蛙下
So
蛋
frogs are very similar to people. They are very close
说
to
的是
people.
神圣的认识，神圣远古的时期的时候，人类对青蛙是一种像对神灵崇拜的感觉。
In the ancient time, people talk about frog is like a god.
以前师傅给我们看那个几千年前的那个古玉器、玉琮还是什么，对吧？
对
上面就是有
So previously, Master showed us some
它这
old
个青蛙呀，
对，
它是来自于这个神灵的
old
一种
symbol. It has a frog too. It's like from the
对
gods,
对对，
a beast from the
不一定是
gods.
青蛙王子，但是是好的能量护佑。
It may not be Prince Charming,
所以说可
a
能
frog
对
prince,
这
but
个
it means a good
找这个伴侣啊，
energy, the heavenly blessing.
这是青蛙。你说那个什么蜥蜴、蝙蝠哈，
对他们是什么
蝙
意思？
蝠呢？蝙
And
蝠可以这么理解，
for
叫天
bat
福
Bat
天福就是
represent
上天就偏向你，
偏爱你，
把福气给了你。
that the heaven love you and send you good fortune.
对呀，
那这个蜥蜴呢，是代表着神兽。
And for lizard, it represents
你理解的是神灵的兽，是不是啊？
a beast from heaven.
是神给你的福气。
It's not, it's the good luck.
授予的授，
对，
Good luck from heaven.
过去皇帝说我自称是天子，
Like for example, in the past, emperor was known as the son of
我
God.
代表上
So
天
he
派我来
represent
统
the
治你
God
的
because
你
the
不能
God
不服
sent
我对
him
不对
to
他不这么说，人人都造反，这皇帝也当不了，对不对？对。
to control the
天
world.
福呢，就是你这个福气上天给你的，
So a bat represents
那这个
your good fortune is from heaven.
是神授予的。
And lizard means that
佛老
对
天反正都在
it's
护佑
gods that protect you,
还代表着这富贵，
that give you the good fortune. It also represents
从天上飞来，从地上爬来，
wealth
从
and
海
good
里上来
fortune.
到了你们家，所以富贵怎么来？
It's from the sky, from the land, as well as from the sea.
像你看这
The three animals represent.
我看到比这一堆还多，
So what I saw is more than this picture. A lot more
金
riches,
的、银的、珠宝的，那
Golden
成堆呀。
silver, as well as all the precious
年太好
stuff. So rooster
严谨啊，
will enjoy good luck
诸事吉祥
in this year of dragon.
多做功
It's
德
all auspicious and beautiful.
对，就是别忘做功德去吧。对吧
So don't forget to do more good
感谢神灵的护
merits.
佑感谢佛菩萨的护佑，要这样啊。
Thank Buddha for the protection.
好，那我们也送小林一个礼物好吗，师傅？
好，
咱们网友这问题还真多呀。
对，网友在留言也使劲在留啊。
这已经很幸运了哈。
真的
是，
哎
好，美啊，
好美啊
玛瑙的，
玛瑙的
Beautiful
红玛瑙
agate
的
嗯，
今年适合戴
bracelet
红黄色的更好。
This year is very good to wear
好祝
red
小林
and yellow
幸福
color.
快乐，万事如
May
意。
she enjoy
感恩师傅
happiness.
好，师傅，接下来
Good
是来自
health
美国的哈一位属羊的，于
Okay,
是他
next
叫
one
平林啊。
Is
他说
Ting Ling
师傅好
from US,
上周
born
听
in
了
the
您
year
12生肖
of
运
goat.
势的开示
He say,
弟
"Hello,
子们有
Master.
问题想请师傅指导。
After listening to you talk about the zodiac sign fortune, I have questions and seek your guidance. My husband and I belongs to the good zodiac sign, and we are currently experiencing a significant change. During the pandemic, our family moved to California to Las Vegas. For the past 2 to 3 years, we have been working remotely with occasional business trip. We all appreciate this lifestyle, and our children are very happy. It feels like all aspects of our life are being well taken care of. My husband has been working in a software company related to e-commerce. Suddenly, last month, a former colleague recruited him to a newly listed startup company in South Korea, in Seoul, and he has been assigned to work in Seoul for 3 to 4 years. Before he left, I sought guidance using a divination and received lot number 22. Learn as you work. Therefore, we are considering sending our children there during the winter break to study and assess if we can choose to live our life there. Then, during the summer break, we will decide whether to stay or return and plan our next step accordingly. This time you mentioned that people born in the year of goat will be in a misty high mountain moving forward with determination, but unable to see clearly, surrounded with deep abyss. Currently, my husband is mentioning immense competition and pressure at work. I just heard that the vice principal of the adjacent department was let go, confirming the situation's intensity. I hope to receive more guidance from you. Will my husband continue to stay in Korea? Do I need to quickly change job and go to Korea to support him? How can we emerge from this uncertainty? Respectful Pingling. Okay, she's asking if it's auspicious or say it's... I feel that it's auspicious. So for those who are born in the year of goat, it is their luck is high in the year of dragon. So the picture that Master mentioned is like the heavenly God carrying a sword. The energy is very strong, it's very good. It's full of energy. It's very good. Okay, thank you, Master. So she can go to Seoul. It's good for them. Master, please give them a present. Okay, for the husband, a t-shirt, Medicine Buddha t-shirt. And for the Dharma sister, she can have the beautiful auspicious necklace. May the whole family be safe and auspicious and blessed. Okay, Master, I saw people sharing. For those who are born in the year of ox, if they are over 60 years old, do they still have to offer Tai Sui light? I don't know about her question. I think everybody who is affected by Tai Sui should offer light. It doesn't sound nice when we analyze this. For example, if a person is 66 or 72 years old, are we more worried about the health? Because at this age, you're not worried about their career or their relationship, but you're worried about their health. Be it the old father or old mother, we just want them to be healthy. So is it worth it for us to offer light for them? Usually, if an old folk at home is not well or is sick, the whole family will be affected. You cannot just leave them alone and not take care of them. It will mean that you're not filial, right? So when you do some good merits for them so that they can be healthy and auspicious in the year, isn't that great? Don't forget, when you practice energy Bagua every day, you can live to a ripe old age and you don't need people to take care of you when you're old. Isn't that more important? If a person is bedridden for 7 months, there's no dignity. There's no more tears. Nobody will bother about the person. Where's your dignity when you have to wet your bed? And there's a saying that if you are bedridden for 100 days, there's no filial children anymore. Because your children have their things to do, they can't take care of you, and the whole family will be chaotic. So you really need to be healthy and be able to take care of yourself. She may think that 60 years old is it. Maybe that's all she wants to live. Like for those who are born in the year of dragon, it doesn't mean that only dragon need to pacify the Tai Sui God. There's also 4 more zodiac signs that's affected, like those born in the year of tiger, dragon, rabbit, and ox. It's good for them to pacify the Tai Sui God, or else the year may not be that smooth sailing. There may be some problem. And especially those who have special needs, they even have to light more so that their year can be even more smooth sailing. Yeah, according to Buddha, they have to light 49 days, 49 lights. If this 49 lights could avoid a disaster, it's considered very good.
所以说到这个，我记得在几乎每一年都有这样的师兄姐找我。
Every year, there's some Dharma brothers and sisters who look for me.
警告一些他呢也做点功德，
And I'll
比如掏个3、2万呢，
warn
做点
them,
功德是这样的，随顺一下的。
and then they
突然
will
间就随个小
do
份，
some good merit.
可是一投的就是几个亿这种。等他那几个亿哈，
About
一面临连几个亿都收不回来的时候，
20, 30,000.
能不能帮他解决这个问题啊？如果解决完了之后，咱给咱们道场哈捐一半。
So 20, 30,000 is not a lot because they invest a lot out there. And sometimes
虚架构的这几个亿说，
when the business fails, they come back and look for me and say they will give me some money, half of the profit. But it's really no point because when I ask them to donate a little bit, they pretend to be poor. So now they don't have to pretend they are really poor now because they made bad investment.
咱也不是追债公司，是不是啊？这不容易的嘛。
And I say there's no need to give me half your profit. I'm not.
钱哈，佛菩萨能护着，能让咱保平安，比什么都好。
So if we offer light to the gods, to the Bodhisattva, and if they can protect us, that is very good
在菩提学院
in
网
return.
大家可以去点，非常方便。
So this Pacify the Tai Sui God light offering is available online at Bodhi College. So you can go online to offer it if you need it.
对，也是在我们菩提学院菩提college.com 哈。
BodhiCollege.com. We also have the Thousand Arm and Eye Guanyin Bodhisattva
对，
light.
其实我觉得就是
So these are the 4 main
本来犯太岁
zodiac signs
听上去真的是
that
什么事都
affected
不能发
this
生哈，
in the
挺
year of
惨但是
dragon.
有了这个，你看又能够供观音菩萨，又能够安太岁哈，觉得心里就踏实很多。真的
Yeah, so when we heard that it's very bad for those 4 zodiac signs, but they are able to do good merits by pacifying the Tai Sui God and making offering to Guanyin Bodhisattva, I think it's really very, very good
它都不
for
发
them.
生。它发生到你根本没预备那个地方，非找你个软肋发生出来。
Sometimes misfortune may just happen when you are least expecting them to happen.
就是犯太岁的这些属相发来很多问题都是要动的。
So a lot of questions that we receive are those who have conflict with the Tai Sui
想作一个吧，
God.
现在呢，你听我们讲的时候说行，那我不干，我听师傅的啊，我不干。
又忘了。
So after hearing to us talk, you may think that, okay, I'm not going to do it, I'll listen to Master. But after you celebrate your Chinese New Year, the Lunar New
过
Year,
了正月15全忘了，
you have forgotten everything,
是不是啊？就开始哀贫才会
right?
影
You
响
may think that, oh, I have to work
开始
harder,
唱那首歌了。
I have to move.
所以师傅提醒嘛，那个卡片纸打印出来哈。
So that's why Master is reminding us with the cards that we can print out and remind ourselves.
有，就是
还有问题
刚才咱们还有一些，就是师傅说放到最后讲哈，就是龙年的这些护佑的。我们刚才讲了安太岁灯和这个供奉千手观音啊。
Just now Master also mentioned
那么在
that
法务上
in
特别
terms
讲
of
了红黄啊，师傅能不能再详细的讲一下
Dharma treasures, can Master share with us
更好的得到
how
护佑
can we protect ourselves in this
通常
dragon
来
year?
说的话呢，我们整体把这个人缺少能量，缺少能量，在这个时候，我们这4个属相
Overall, for those people who lack energy, for example, these 4 main
比较正面的
zodiac
能量
signs,
来抵抗
they need
这
more
个太岁
positive
这种能量的
energy
冲击。
to help to neutralize the conflicting energy of Tai
一般
Sui
情况下理解的
and enhance
比较
their luck for the
用能量
year.
的颜色来说的啊，就我们的太阳系嘛。看
So we are in the
太
solar
阳光
system.
就
So when
是正
we
面的能量
see
太阳光中
the
呢
solar light,
其
the
实主要
sunlight,
有3个色，
is a positive energy. It
看到呢
has
是
3
2个色
colors.
就是红和黄。
You usually see red and yellow color. It's a color of flame, of fire.
所以呢，蓝、红、黄
But there's also blue.
在增加能量的主
So
色
to increase your
蓝、
energy,
红、黄。
you look for
但只是说
blue,
在地
red,
球上
and
啊
yellow.
就是这个冷色调的宝石比较少，冷色调的宝石，多数呢它和土地的颜色接近哈。
Usually
偏冷
there's
色调
less cool color.
就土黄色的石头比较多，
There are more
大
stones
概
that
就是这样。
are
所以的话呢，
color of
我还
the
是建议就是说我们能够
earth, like
佩戴
yellow color.
红黄
So I suggest that you wear
是最好的。那我为什么
red,
戴个金呢？
yellow,
其实
and
戴给大家
blue.
看，觉得你戴个金
Why
镯子
did I
哈
wear a
对，
golden
就适合于
ring?
说
Because I want to
在
show
今
you
年这四
that
大
this year,
四大属性哈，
all
在
these
四大属性的
four affected zodiac sign, such as the dragon, the dog,
牛、
牛、
兔、
兔、
the ox, the rabbit,
啊
and the
这
dog,
四个
and the dragon,
犯
these
太岁的
four,
属相哈，
who
哎
have
当中呢
conflict
以
with Tai
佩戴
Sui.
的这个
这个
法宝的法宝宝石的颜色，大概这三个色之一或者两种都可
You
以。
should wear all this
红、黄、蓝几个
color.
咱们这里呢，
Red,
咱们自己机构里
yellow,
有的
and
哈
blue.
像在慈悲音上就有的
All
呢
these are also
就是你
available
像
on our
这
Tibet
个几个种类的以玛瑙石
It's
珠
mainly
为
agate,
主导的这几种珠子哈，比如说天眼珠、天珠啊、线珠，还有
The
这
Z
个药
beads
师珠，
the
哎
medicine
这些都
Buddha
是玛瑙
beads,
的啊，
prayer
还有
beads,
这个真火石哈。
对，
and
你
true
看
fire
在这个
beads,
像这个刚才看
stone
那个药
pendant
师珠、念珠这个哈，哎，就当它这个辟邪能量很强，它中
They are
间那
very
个金
good
条像
at
个车轮，
protecting
后面
you.
能量来的时候它旋转就转跑了。
They're
啊
just
它
like
在对应的
wheels, so
药
when
师
the
佛
negative energy is here,
你
it will
念这是药
roll
师佛的珠
away.
子啊，药师佛功德无量哈。
And the
啊
medicine
就给它化
Buddha
解掉了
has great
所以
merit
在
and will
天
help
上药
us
师
get
佛
rid
帮
of
你
the
化
bad
解。
karma,
哎，
the bad energy.
所以呢，还有它这个玛瑙珠的能量，我们讲过很多次哈。
And we
它
also
是比较
mentioned
活跃
about agate.
啊，带有活泛的，比如磨成粉来吃的话，我们不能单独吃哈。入到中药的时候，它起到一个活跃血液，啊，增强能量
The
的
agate,
啊
if
这
you
样的
eat
作
it,
用，
it can
又
actually
清清
help
明
to
目啊，
increase
就
the
使这个
blood
血液
flow,
呢能够比如从
increase the
粘稠的血液
energy.
变成比较沸腾的、容易流淌的血液，
It becomes more fluid,
哎，所以是非常有能量，
so it's full of
对对对
energy.
还能辟邪，也是佛门七宝。
And it's
那我们还
also
有
one
这
of
个
the
就是
seven treasures in
在偏黄
Buddhism
色的，哎
金丝玉呀、
哎，
琉璃呀，
And when we talk about
像
a
黄色
more
像金
yellow
丝玉
color,
类的呢，
多美！
它的属性也是玛瑙。
it's like the
它
golden
这是
silk
裸露在
jade.
沙漠外面的
They are
这种
also
玛
a
瑙
kind of
它
agate.
颜色就是上天给的，就是有很多是
They are
金黄
very natural.
所以我们
They are
常
colors
理
given
解
by heaven.
金黄色的，哎，这样的玛瑙的金丝玉宝珠啊，真的非常罕见，非常好。
These are very
在
rare.
清朝宫廷啊，哈，用琉璃做的珠
In
子
the
是吧
Qing
它叫金黄，
dynasty,
像机油一样那么黄又油润，而且越戴你
the
越
glass beads that
油
they
的
made,
你
they
感觉
call it
这个珠子上头自己往身上冒油，
the
老
chicken,
天珠也是这样的，
like it's
在
like
那
the
个新
chicken
鲜珠
oil.
你戴上1年之后油油的，
It
润
looks
润的
oily,
你摸着你
looks
特别喜欢
moisture, looks
所以有很多
beautiful.
时候舍不得放下。
Sometimes
所
when
以它就
you
像
hold
钻
on
石
to
那
it, you
样的
didn't
哈
want to put it
出了
down.
汗也不行，那样也不行的，就整天痒的，是吧？这个没事儿，越戴越好。对，
It doesn't matter if you
这是玛瑙
perspire, it will
还
still
有
be
呢，
very
就是好
good.
的砗磲
for
类
you.
的。砗磲是什么呢？
Other than agate,
是
there's
远古时
also
期哈，几亿年前的
clams that are good.
那个时候就是那个猛犸象，那个龙，啊，
The giant
龙那
clamshell
个时代的
series,
那样的海里的大贝壳儿，
they are big
那个我见
shells
过
in
一
the
个这个
sea.
大贝壳儿哈，比那个木头车轮还大，那直径达到了1.5米到2米。
So the big one can be
它
as
厚
big,
度厚的部
can be
分
even
是30
bigger
厘
than
米
the wheels of a
所以
car.
把那个锯开之后，它
And they are
那么大一
very
个珠子
thick.
那么大个珠子，哎呀，
So
我觉得
when
很稀罕，我买了
It's
10来个
open,
啊。
there are a lot of
对，再
big,
薄一点
they
儿
make
它
a
做
lot
成
of big
小珠子
beads.
特别的美。
I bought a
每一次
few.
颜色
They're
不一
very
样
beautiful.
就单纯白的吧，哎呀，可高贵典雅。
Those pure white one
哎
is very
有的带一
rare.
条金线的哈，就是
And those
哎
with a
又
golden
又
silk.
典雅又富贵有余。
It also, other than looking elegant, it also looks like riches, full of riches. It can get rid of fire in the heat in the body. It can get rid of pimples. It's cooling. And if you wear it on your neck, it is 10 times better than pearl in terms of their medicinal value. Their white is so royal, so beautiful.
新时期辟邪的宝物哈，佛门七宝之一。
好的，刚才讲到这个红黄的哈，还有就是那个聚财类的。
So we also talk about those that
桌上的这个祭红宝瓶
can keep good fortune, the fortune vase.
珠宝类的哈，对，讲的这个的话呢，这个尤其是。
So when it's New Year, we will look for red because red represents the energy of the sun. The main energy of the sun is red. It's a red sun, but you look at it, it looks a little bit yellowish. And in the heart of it, it's actually blue. So there's less of the red treasure vase because last time it's very difficult to burn red color vase. Because if you want to make a red one, it usually looks a little bit grayish. But those people who knows how to make vase, they will know that they are trying to burn a red vase, but it looks grayish. And the Qing dynasty, it becomes easier to get red. But a lot of time they have to get rid of half of it because the colors are not right. So all these red treasure vase are very rare. So in the Tang dynasty, they already have it, but it's keep changing. So those design that you see right now is from the Qianlong dynasty. So it's like giving yourself a good red treasure vase for Chinese New Year to welcome the New Year. Because what is red vase? Because in the past, only those in the government body that are very high, they get to wear the red robe. So the red robe treasure vase is very precious. It's for people with wisdom and power. They can wear red. And in the past, some of the high-level officials, the government, their dolls is made of red color. Why is it red? Because it represents the energy of the government. It also represents fire and the sun. So all the animals, when they see red, they will have to behave themselves because they are afraid of being burned by the energy of fire. And red represents blood, the color of blood. So when there's color of blood, it wears off evil spirit. They do not dare to come near you, so you will only keep all the good fortune. So if you put such a treasure vase on your Buddha table, all the good luck will come to you. Or for those who are born in the year of rabbit, if you want to change to good luck for this year, then you should get a big red robe vase. You can pass it on to the next generation.
像我桌上这个都是比较老的哈。
This one on my table is an old
我
one.
们的新的
We have new
有几年
ones.
长有的有10年的哈，已经开始有点文物感了哈。现在没几个哈，一共就是20-30个了。
We only have about 20-30 pieces of them.
早到早得哈。
感恩师父。
像我右边这个你说的这个聚宝盆，你看青瓷葫芦瓶，这个青瓷呢是中国5大名瓷当中的龙泉瓷啊，厚重
This is
油润
Chalcedon God-shaped treasure
宋代
vase.
传下来的5大名窑。这5大名窑哈，
It is one of
是宋代
the
皇家指定5大。
well-known
但是中国呢，在同那个时期，在宋代的时候，至少有
maker
10
of
几个名窑。
porcelain.
但是皇家指定的最高尚的几家就那5大，啊，关哥，什么
The,
什么
they are known as Guangge. A few of them, there are 5 of them. They are very well known.
官窑、哥窑、汝窑、
官
金窑、定窑哈。
Ge, Gu, Jin, Ding, 5 of
所
them.
以这个也是我们的聚宝瓶。
葫芦瓶聚宝，啊，好上加好。
So it's a God shape. So it's represent
针对怎么去选择不同的颜色
longevity.
更适合自个儿。
So what color should we choose to suit ourselves?
如果你在这个八字之中哈，给人批八字，你是火命嘛？
If you are
如果你是
consider
火命
the
我是
fire
建议
life, I
如
would
果你能量不是
suggest
很差的话，
if your
你
energy is
请
not
的
bad,
这个宝瓶的颜色不是红色，反而请一些青瓷啊，
you get a
足平衡是吧？
green or blue color vase instead of red
如果
color
请那个
vase.
哈
But if your
水
life
如果
is
是
like
水命一定
water,
要请蓝的
then you should
啊，
get
水
a
果不
blue
容啊，我记得
blue
你
vase.
看，那师傅都问了算了，金命呢？
金命可这2种都可以选，
If it's gold,
土
then you
命
can choose both
也是
color.
2种都可以选
If you are
啊，木命最好是
wooden,
绿的，
it's better to choose the green one,
啊
the
主
blue
生
one.
长
再问师傅了。
就是蓝绿主清净加生长，
Blue green
红色就是
represent
热
growth
情
and
热情加能量
calm.
啊，就是这
So
样。
red
要
means
补足气和能量的
energy.
是红色，
if you need
啊
energy,
清
get
净
red
智慧
one.
的要青色，
If you want wisdom and
感恩师傅，感恩师傅。
对
and
像咱们还有七
tranquility,
情
look
玄
for
尊呢
blue green one.
对，这是有原因的。
啊，
为什么在脖子
口？
口上有7个道呢？
对，那个哇，
对不对
讲法很深奥。
So it has its meaning.
只讲进，啊，不要到处去，啊，宏观是这么理解的，
好，感恩师傅
对
讲这个聚宝瓶啊，聚宝盆呢哈。
Thank you, Master, for sharing with us about the
黄色
treasure.
师傅背景墙的这个天
So,
之
Master, you also mentioned about
哇这个
yellow
这个
color.
黄色特别的
The
美
paint
对
that you have at your back
一般不
is
推荐
yellow color. It's
一定
beautiful.
要推荐，这不是网友可要推荐的。
是给大家有悟性，因为我一共做这么多，你的一推荐完就没了，就
I only printed so much, so if you introduce, then I don't have a lot left.
这个呢，我们做的不是一个普通的一个美学设计哈，
This is not
它
about
就是
art
希望说
only.
能找到这个我们这个人和幸运吉祥的星象
It's about
进
us
行吻合的这样一个宇宙
in
的缩写
harmony
浓缩图。
and
就当我
finding
们
the
遇到
good
了这个
luck
人生的
in
这种
life.
困境障碍的时候，
Like if you have any
我知
obstacle
道
in your
我的办
life,
公室或我的睡房哈，
if I
或
put
者我
this
家里客厅这
in
一
my
块
bedroom, in my living room, or in my office,
这样一个叫天意图的时候，
天意图，
你看着它，
when you
或者
look
摘
at
下来
it,
放在你的桌子上，去看它，说不定你在某
Put
一
it
个
on a
角
table
度
and
上
look
和
at
某
it.
种光线下，
maybe
你发
under
现了
certain
说
light,
哦，这
certain
个事原来
angle
是这样做，
you may find a solution to your problem. You might gain inspiration from heaven.
只
This
能
is
说
what I
到
can
这儿
say.
还有更笨的办法呢，像咱们你去餐馆吃饭的话，
对，
有这个
If
大
you
桌子
go
哈
to the
中间不是有
restaurant
个
to
转盘
eat,
吗
isn't it a turntable?
擦得干干净净
You
的
put
时
this
候
on the
啊看看你
turntable.
一定要核实祷告一件事情，比如说
You
我
must
求
put
爱
your hands together and
是
pray
吧？请佛祖
and say what you seek. Like for example, if you seek
你
relationship,
请示完了之后，用手去
you ask
转
Buddha
转
to bless you and
先
you
把
turn
画
it
转过
around
来哈，它跟
闭着眼睛，
跟着旋转，
and let it
我就睁
rotate.
睁眼睛转，别给掉下来哈。好了，转了之后你核实祈祷祈祷。
Then put your hands
停
together
下
when
来
it's
之后呢你就
rotating
慢
and
慢睁
pray.
眼睛慢慢去找感，慢慢去看，说不定会受到启发。
When it stops, you can slowly look at it. You may gain some inspiration.
这个事业也好，或者我要去
Not even to your relationship, maybe also to your career, or even if you want to buy a house.
得到上天的启发。
When you need inspiration from God,
它上的所有的东西
from
是
heaven.
不规则的。但是你看在不规则之中，好像是有一种规则的现象，比如说有类似于圆形，
You may see
某种
something
星光与宝石一样
that
的，
looks
它和你之间的人
organized,
呈现了一个什么样
structured
的像，你去找
in
自己
it.
的感觉。
and you find your own
如果
feeling.
有一天我给你们讲周易，就开始讲到这儿来了。
哇，好神奇哦。
对，就是恍兮惚兮，其中有象。
One day, if I
就
talk
在
to
这
you
个恍
about
兮模糊之间找到
周易,
那个
then you
感觉叫
understand
喜
it's the
悦，你
feeling.
就可以投这个字，爱这个人。
Then you can know whether you can go ahead with your
这个
decision.
恍兮其中是有一股鬼气，别买，别弄。还有一看一股火就把这个烧起来了。
And sometimes you look at it, you may see a fire that's
不要
burning.
买，说太火了，能烧死你，受不了。
Then you know that maybe you shouldn't go ahead with your decision. It may be
甚
too
至你可以
fiery.
找
It
这
may
个对
burn
象
you.
照片放到这儿，你开始祷告之后，
Or can put a picture on
录
top
出来之后
and
非常好
pray.
非常可爱。行了，
Then the
讲到
person
宝
looks
下
very nice, very cute. You will just go ahead and make your decision.
所以它是一个启示图。
So it's an inspirational picture.
宝贝太好
太
了，
神
感恩师
奇了，
傅
宝贝啊，感恩师
听着有点
傅这个。
神哈。
对，
哎
这个我
对
们在慈悲音网站上赶紧也是哈，早到早得呀。
真是。
其实这个就是送礼，我觉得春节时候送礼也特别的好。
I feel that it's also very good to give this as a present during Lunar New
的
Year.
话，咱们这个法物哈，如果用来送礼的话，
Yes, if we give our Dharma treasures
又用不坏，
as
多
present,
好啊！
I think it's very good because it will not spoil
墙上那一边的那个龙字
and it's not very expensive and it's beautiful.
哎，
龙年
Next year is a year of dragon. It's good to give someone a dragon.
对对对，这个龙字，我还有一个小故事呢。我们以前在温哥华的时候，
I have a small
西人的
story.
那个同修哈，
When we were in
不认识中
Vancouver,
国字儿，一个字儿都不认识。
there's a
然后我就
Caucasian who don't understand Chinese character and he looks at this and he can tell me it's a dragon.
哦，我说挺神呢。然后我说真的，我说这是师傅亲笔写
I
的。
say my master
哇，他很开心
wrote this and it's a
这
dragon
个
character in
传
Chinese
神呐，传神之笔哈，
because it's so beautiful.
也是对应天的那种启示的。
对，像我们亲手做的东西哈，
Like
它都
those
对应着佛、
that we
天
do
道和人的需要。
with our hand, it actually
像佛的
reflect the heaven, the Tao, and what we
一
need.
切佛法的产生是因为众生的需要而生。
Because all Dharma arises from
所以我
our
创作的东
needs.
西呢，也是根据众
So
生的需
whatever
要
I
而创作
create is also created based
愿
on
望是这样，
what all sentient beings needs, what you all need.
对，愿望是这样子。
That's my
所以说你能
wishes.
不能获得或者能不
Whether
能
you
理解
receive
到
them or not, or whether do you understand the Tao behind it,
就是这
it
样
depends
我们
on each
很有福
individual.
气的太多人请龙字画的，学业顺利、生意兴隆的，什么娶媳妇儿、生孩子的，哎呦，
We have heard a lot who
这个
wants
文字化的
their
见证太多了，尤其是
their
在
family
马
to
来
be
西亚
lucky, to
对
have
那没法
children, to
疑
have
问都会有过
grandchildren, to have good marriage. We have a lot of good stories to share.
基本上店铺都得有龙字画。
是有一次我真是路过一个小商
Yeah,
场
one
我
time when I
买点
passed by a
东西吧
shop to buy
画个
something,
龙字画我赶快就走，因为他见了我之后
I
他
saw the
突然给
dragon
我
word and I
送我
leave
画
immediately because I'm afraid that they will give me
我就赶快就躲了。
something free of
对对
charge.
对
I quickly hide.
对，后来呢，我让负责人问了问，
And
说
after
哎
that,
这
when I
真
get
是个
someone
狐狸
to
弟子
ask, then I
哎
realized
他
that
为
yeah, the
什么
shop
供龙字画，他听到别人说供上龙字画做生意哈，
is
就
not
越来越火，哎，所以
a
他
Bodhi
也想了
disciple.
这
He only
地方
heard
哎
from
生意搞
people
好
that if you
哎
put the dragon painting in your business will be very
对咱们
prosperous.
再接着讲讲这几
So
个
they
颜
put
色
it
和
in.
法物哈。
Okay, let's
其
continue
实
to talk
我
about the
们
color
提
and
供的
Dharma
这个
treasures.
红黄蓝色的这些宝石哈，
So
你看
our
蓝的这个宝石类呢，咱们叫宝
tre-
石和半宝石
treasure
都有称
beads
呼了，无所谓
with
哈。
all this color, red, yellow, and blue.
通常有海蓝宝，有青金石，还有呢特别精
We
致
have
的
aquamarine
这个
prayer
琉璃
beads
珠啊，就是一种高级玻璃的制品啊。对，大概这三种为主体。
We have
啊
this high
这个
class
蓝色
glass
还有一
beads
种
called
蓝绿
luli.
色呢，就是绿松石。绿松石我们有世界各地
And
请
we
来的
have
都有哈，这些都是很吉祥的哈。
All
那么
this
还有呢
very
这就是
auspicious beads
红黄色的
from all over the world.
红的颜色的玻 不同的石头就多了。
As for red color, we have different stone.
太多了。那对，像石榴石，对女生特别好。哎，这带着还补血，还辟邪。
Like the pomegranate stone.
再就是这个
紫水红色的嘛哈。
对。
琉璃，
对，
玛瑙。
这种手工做的琉璃的这个制品。
Our handmade luli products.
还有
水晶。
水晶。
不是。
And
珊瑚也属于。
glaze, color glaze.
粉色的，我想给它归到红的里头来。
粉红也是红啊。
Yeah, the pink one I also consider red.
也偏红宝石类哈。
象征着爱情。
大家知道水晶的好处吗？
Do you know the benefits of crystal?
我在看外国电影哈。
When I look at the movies, they had this big crystal ball that they use for prediction. In the Western world, a lot of people who predict using the crystal ball is very common. So it helps to wear off evil spirit. Because it has the energy from water and became a crystal. This is how it's formed. And crystal and agate grows together. The outside is usually agate and the first layer is agate. And the part that is the soul of the water becomes crystal. So when they buy a crystal mountain, a crystal cave, the crystal is in the middle.
大概就是这样的。水晶呢，首先它就是水和凉的性质。第一个
So crystal is cooling.
镇静。
消炎。
镇静。消火。
It helps to calm the mind, to get rid of the fire.
咱们脸上长痘痘，手里长口疮，眼睛变模糊，芝麻糊多。
Like people who have a lot of ulcer or pimples or with phlegm or cough, it's because of heatiness in the body.
甚至是我们胸部和这里的淋巴结、乳房结节。
Or even if we have some growth in the body, it's also caused by fire.
像这种呢，通常不要带红水晶。
So usually do not wear red crystal. White crystals are nice because it's like water.
静寒的能量，能消你的那个火燥那个气。
It can get rid of the heatiness in the body. Like the eye is very big. You need to wear crystal to suppress it.
再分出来，什么时候我在这个消火的情况下，我还能获得爱情，就带粉水晶。
And if you want,
手一边消着火，还能赚着钱。
you want some money, then you wear yellow crystal. If you want good relationship, you can wear pink crystal. And if you want riches, you can wear purple crystal, the amethyst.
那就适合戴这个紫色的了。对，因为大富大贵的女人天生就喜欢紫色。
Women who are very rich, they naturally love purple color. Do you like purple color?
对，因为紫气东来哈，这是什么意思呢？
Because there's a saying, the purple gas comes from the east.
五种色汇到一起就是紫色。
Because when you have the 5 color combined, it becomes purple color.
几种暖色调配在一起就是紫色。才知道吧？
才知道。
It's made up of various warm color.
就为这事，连紫色都不知道咋来的。你看在这个市场混这么久哈。
水晶，
就光水晶类就是这样哈。
So this is all about crystal.
水晶的那个古董可贵了，贵呀。
老水晶。
哎呀。
And crystals, the old crystals can be very expensive.
这才110来年。
水晶香炉。
A crystal that I saw about 100 over years, they're selling for $20 over $1,000 USD. And I have been negotiating with them, but they just refuse to about
就这么牛，人家买来就贵啊。
because they bought it at a high
我两
price.
个都
So
买的，是不是？我
so they
我
won't
赚
sell
一分
anything
钱还不行吗
lower.
你还喊贵，就说明喊贵的外行。
是不是有一种水晶是那个里头有丝儿那种发晶，是不是跟发财有关系啊？
一般都是这么认为的。
There are some crystal with
其实我一直
lines in
弄
there.
不透啊
Does it mean
谁
fortune?
把金线塞到这个水晶里头去
I
了？
wonder who put the golden
这
line
地方
into the
看啊
crystal.
哎
It's
真
really
是的
beautiful.
对，因为之前太贵，我就不去买它。
Because last time it was very
但是真
expensive,
是
so I do not buy
有
them.
的那个金
But they
丝啊
really
特别
look
浓重。
nice
我呢是比较低调的人，
with the
那
golden.
么金灿灿的就不适合于我。但是很多
适合于
I
我
usually do not
适
wear
合于
it
你啊
because it's too
我一
shiny.
看就金光灿烂。哎，说你那么黑带的金的挺漂亮的。
对，你看我这手镯多美。
对呀，所以呢，今年哈还有很多犯冲的人哈，
So this
哎
year
带些黄金，
it's good to
啊
wear
这个金
gold
色的水晶，真是有好
or
处，
golden color
就
crystal
会
is
让
good
自己
for
的能
you
量十足啊。
so that your
就这样
energy
所以你看我也
can
带
in
一个
再说一遍
you can be full of
属
energy.
牛的，属兔的，
对，
So it's for people who are born in the year of ox,
对，
rabbit,
金的，
dog, and dragon.
红的，
对，
Wear more golden
今
color,
年
red
能给大
color
家带来
this
帮
year.
助的东西挺多的，
啊，
哎，所以给大家再多介绍一点哈。
那
那还
还有挡煞的呀，
对，
对呀，这个厉害呢。
是
刚才不是
我以前讲
说什么
过玉
西边来的不好的能量，西南来的老鼠，不都得挡吗？刚才就讲
So-
了一个金刚杵，
We only mentioned about
准备的东西不是那么
Vajraprastha to block
啊
negative
我们这种
energy.
挡煞像金刚杵、金刚诀、
天眼。
So Vajra parable, they can also
天眼珠、
get rid
药
of
师珠
negative energy.
啊，这都是。
Z beads
那么还有过去呢
medicine
我们
Buddha
专门做过
beads
犀牛、
哎，对，
and
犀
even
牛啊大
rhinoceros.
象，它特别好战。
Rhinoceros are not like
尖角啊
elephant.
像无敌啊
They like to
坦
fight,
克它都给顶歪歪。
and because of
太厉
their
害了
horn,
但是它又食草动物，
they're very strong
还那个角哈
and they
是
are
镇静通灵的。
vegetarian.
所以呢，你去使用和供奉它的呢，
So if you
就
use
是你这个
them, the
就要鼓舞
rhinoceros,
生威的这个大能量，
对
而所向披靡。啊
you can
是
have
这
the
样
great energy,
很好的助缘，
对，
像一个
They are
特别
good
猛烈的
assistants
大将军一样。
just like great general, strong
不
general.
多哎，
真不多了，这个可真不多了，师傅。我记得以前刚出来的时候，师傅还讲，就是他让那个2个犀牛的那个
We do
牛
not
就
have
背
a
着
lot of
门
them
口
now.
哎
I remember
对
in the beginning,
就在
Master
门口
mentioned
和有一些
和那个
外面有
方向
障碍物的窗
对，
户
比，如说西南来的老鼠那个
we
方
can
向
put
啊
rhinoceros near the
有漏
negative
洞的
energy
不好的那
point
个方向，
or
哎
facing the
对
door.
那个牛眼睛对着那个方向，
对，
这样子哈，
啊
就增加你家的
The
正能
rhinoceros have to
量
face that
啊
direction
有护法的能量在里
so that it can protect you.
对，那挡煞的那还有咱们以前出的像大威德金刚啊、大黑天呐、
这些就是神佛像类，
那更厉害了。
那厉害。按照佛经介绍的话，那不是一个
So
犀
for
牛可以代替
protection, we can also
比方
use
供一尊莲花生大师像，那可能有1000万个犀
Guru
牛
Ram-
都顶不上，
都顶不上
Guru Rinpoche's
啊。莲花生
statue
大师，这个
He's so much stronger than a rhinoceros because he's
愤怒母的
Buddha
属性
Bodhisattva God level.
金刚亥母、
金刚亥母
大
啊，
黑天
哦
呐、
大黑天的啊，
Mahakala
那些愤怒
黄
像，
财神的，他既是愤怒
or yellow
又是护佑啊。
yellow god,
他愤怒呢是像邪魔愤怒，
yellow jambada.
但是你去
So
供奉他的
they
人
look
呢，你得到
fierce,
护佑，
but if you
是这样子的哈。
pray to them, you'll be
这个我的实
protected
验
by
做
them.
多了哈，咱的愤怒型佛像，我们开光加持过哈。
So we
如果
have
你
a
那个屋
few
里
of the
头
Buddha
咱不
statue
要说
that
这个
looks
流年
fierce.
相冲哈，就光一个不吉祥啊，那个鬼影晃晃的那儿哈，
If your
不能
house
安
is
息的
not
那种
safe,
你供上
not
这样的
clean,
愤怒像，
if you have one of these
哪一天供上，就
Buddha
从哪一天就开
or
始吉祥
Bodhisattva picture
就那个东西影子就没了
in。your house,
真
the
的
evil spirit will not be there
哎
anymore.
而且呢，这个像是供奉越久的就越灵验。
And the
你
longer
供奉超过
you
100
pray
年的这
to
个像的
the
话
Buddha
那就不得
statue,
了如果
the
你
more
如果了解哈，
powerful
这
it
是过去
is
那些大师供奉的正统的，如果超过150年以上
if it's
的
above
红鎏金
150
的这
years,
些愤怒像的话，它是非常的灵验。
they are very, very
一个
powerful.
是愤怒像，还有老的金刚杵啊， 这些都是非常灵的。
那还有就是千手观音的这个菩萨像
They're very effective.
综合来说，
Another one
还
is
有很多哈。
the thousand-arm
你像
Guanyin
这个香
Bodhisattva's
粉类，咱
statue.
们专门准备了很多，
香粉，
就是其实藏
And there's
族
also
密宗的香
incense.
粉，这个你在家里那些不顺和
The
不吉祥
Tibetan
的啊
incense that
你
we
每
have.
天烧上一点儿，
If your
就
house
那
is
个
not
图案，弄一
peaceful,
个图案把它烧完，哎，对，就行了。
if you burn them
它整
every
个这个
day
香气当中哈，带有回避的这些药物，
in
对
the
这些邪气
incense
就不
when
上
it's burned,
所以你像拿这个香哈熏车、熏屋
you
里，
can use
熏
it
衣服，
to
你这个
protect
熏过之后，
your
哎，
clothes, your
凡是
car,
有这
your
个味道熏染过
house.
的东西就能辟邪，
And whichever have
是
this
不是？大
scent,
人孩子的
it
衣服
will
都
get
熏
rid of
过，
the evil
看
spirit.
看它多吉祥啊！
It's
这
very
都是特别
auspicious.
哦，真的很好。
这个对这个
特别好
香具又特别的精美，也是很好
It's
的
very
纪念
beautiful.
礼物。
其实我们经
To
常
give
在
as
家
a
有的时
gift.
候就用，烧完之后感觉特别舒服，就是整个身心都特别舒服。
对，
You
是，
feel that your mind is
好，
very peaceful
介
after
绍。
using it.
对。那在综合来说哈，就是我们有不同的属相，有些顺一些和不太顺呐，
对对
有些是
对，
流
So
年
we
相
have a
克，
lot of different
还有
zodiac
天生你
signs.
那个房子就不
Some
太
are
吉利，
more smooth,
买错
some
房
are
或者那个地方过去，比
more
如说有死亡者
conflicting.
亡灵在那儿待过，
So let's say if you
或者
stay
运
in a
势正
house
常，过去有人在那自杀，
and
包括病
somebody,
死，
a house where
有的
somebody
是
had
人老
committed
先生，
suicide
你
before
记得
or
那
somebody
个
died in that house
洛
before.
杉矶那个如醒，我们买那房子是吧？
For example, we have a story about
人家老屋主没走，
a
就在那
dharma
跟他聊天儿，你是吓人吗？他图个便宜
brother
嘛。
from
人
LA.
卖的人知道
He
说
buy the house
没人
because
有
it's
办法
very
解决
cheap.
这老头儿，
And the
就
person
是
who
老
bought
主
it
嘛，
是
哎，他
他是那个对胆大的不
said
是
that
好
because
玩
a
吧？
person
就
passed
省点
away,
钱
there's an
呗，
old man
对吧？
in the house,
所
right?
以的话，这怎么办呢？
So what can
各
he
种
do?
原因留下来的这个鬼哈，多种原因都有。
There are
还
many
有的不是
reasons
为
why
了
the
风水，
ghost
他就
still
喜欢他
the
这个老
spirit
地方，
continue to stay in
还
the
住旅
house.
馆，是吧？经常住旅馆，你坐那儿之后，一会儿那个影子，一会儿电
Or
风
maybe
扇开
somebody
了，
who stay in a
一会儿
hotel,
影子
sometimes
开
you
始冒
see
气等等，
the spirit in
那
the
可多
hotel.
了，
It's
是吧？
very
哎，
common.
所以的话呢，你要有针对的。那简单来说哈，现在我们今年开始制作，方便大家携带在身上。你出差呀，像大黑天，那个
So
小
this
法
year
杖
we
哈，
have
在
the
床头柜上
Mahakala picture so that you can bring when you
再
are
拿那个上香
overseas.
粉烧一下，
It's easy to
或
bring
者我
around
们
you
沉香烧一下，
anywhere with you.
就把这个邪气给避
Or you
开。
can also burn
非常的
incense
好。
to get rid of the evil
那么它
energy
的有
in the
用处呢，
environment.
就像头痛药一样，说你不头痛，吃药觉得白吃，你真
It's
头痛，
just
你
like
一吃觉得还真灵。
Medicine for
所以
headache.
经
If
常
you
是
have
你
no
看到
headache,
那
you
个东
feel
西，
that it
你烧
doesn't, you
上
don't
试
see
试
the
看就知
effect.
道。
But if you have
哎，
headache,
痛的大黑
then
天，
you can feel it.
好的，师傅。
当然也有人拿我照片儿，就是我胆儿小，你尽量别拿我照片儿哈。
But of course, some people put my picture, but
觉得放我师傅照
try
片
not to
当
put my picture because I'm not
就
that
是我
brave.
这不是没办法吗？你找我，我也得弄
But if you
撑
look
撑
for
大胆，
me,
其实我也胆儿小，是吧？
of
我
course
经
I
常
will
一个人
try
睡
to
觉，
help you.
我灯都不关，我说经常睁着眼睡觉，
When I
可
sleep
能来了我
alone,
早点发
I
现。
do not
啊
off the light.
所以你看着我睁着眼躺在那儿，你不要以为我没睡着。
So if you see that I'm lying down there with my eyes open, don't think that I'm
那么
still
在
awake.
神像之中哈，有个总结性的综合解释哈。哎，咱们呢可以少准备一部分，给特别需要的网友朋友哈。
We can prepare
千手
some
观音菩萨法像
of the
啊，
thousand
对
arm
早点请
Guanyin
学生们
Bodhisattva
呢，从法
picture
相来说就全部代替了。
to help
啊，你就
people
可以
who
试
really need it.
好吧？对，我们呢会少准备有几尊那个稍稍型号大一点的哈，都是鎏金的哈。
Or we'll
这世界
prepare
上最
some
精美的
statue
啊，最精美手工制
They are
作
gilt
一流的佛像，最精美的
gold
啊
that's very
你这么
beautifully
精
made.
美，你才乐意去供，而且你才能
Because it's so
流传到
beautiful,
你的
you
后
will
代里
keep
供。
making
这样
offering to the
啊
Bodhisattva
有
statue.
几尊
Then you also pass it on to your next
家
generation,
房子
your
比较大
children.
或者公司行号用。对。
And I'll have a few that are
那么多数
bigger
人
for
会请
people
的
with
呢，
bigger
型号
houses
稍
or
微小一点，
bigger
大概
company.
十几公分的，这样方便在家
And we
里
also
供
have some about 10
啊，比较
over
这样子比较
centimeter
方便。
网站上已经有了哈，
对
for
网友们
for
可以
you
去
to make
尝试
offering to.
感恩师傅。
对，师傅刚才前面一开始的时候就讲了嘛，说千手观
The
音
gold-plated
最
statue.
根本的去化解
Master
这些问题
mentioned that
在龙年，
对，
啊，
the thousand arm and eye Guanyin Bodhisattva is very good for us to make offering to during the dragon year. So Z beads, Vajrapasta, and the Rajfu look of the gods and Bodhisattva, and Guanyin Bodhisattva is the highest level.
对这个东西，这个部分叫一分钱一分货。咱们这里没有假的货。
Of course, the older it is, the more stronger the power it is. I've already mentioned it very clearly.
确实有很多叫真真假假。
There's nothing fake here.
我就觉得有很多事不是那么。
Like outside, there may be some that they sell fake things. The things may not, the statue may not be so old, but they told you that it's very old, a few hundred years old.
我们的信用是第一。
But over here, we do not lie. If it's new, it's new. If it's old, it's old. We don't sell fake item here.
他们的在一些消灾避邪的行为好不好？
好啊，好。
有一个行为哈，我特别值得给大家来介绍一下。
There's one action that I want to share with you.
散灾。
什么样的情况下才散灾呢？比如说你家有病人，病危。
If you have a person who is sick at home,
还有呢，你希望你的
and you want the person to have longevity, or you want your career
想上市，
to be very good, or your company to be listed,
还有的是想这个考上好的学校，
or some people who wants to go to a good school.
但是用人力做不到的。
You wanted all this, but you cannot do on your own power. So you can disperse the negative energy called 散灾.
或者是法院打官司，如果打输了枪毙或者无期徒刑，对吧？这就都是大灾。
Or maybe those people who have some big problems, like they have to go through the law. So there are a few ways to help to get rid of the bad energy.
我们那个地方的一些人的做法是，他拿很多这个零钱。
So in our place, what do? They take a lot of coin. In China, the smallest coin is maybe 1 cent or 10 cent, 5 cent. Some are paper money, some are coin.
他提前雇人哈，把这个钱呢全部打散，搓一搓之后往那扔，而且提前会说我哪一天
在哪儿
来给大家
And they will get big sack of the money. And you'll say on that day, or whichever day, they will go to the place to give the money to other people. The purpose is so that he can get rid of his bad energy, to give good fortune, to give money. And people will come and pick them. Yes, and I picked before. Those people who are not very rich, they will wait for the money. Sometimes there are 20 over people who are distributing the money on the street because they want to give to people. So people are there waiting to collect the money. And when they give the money out, they can enjoy good luck. So some people will say every year, I will give to everybody my fortune, 13% of my income. So because they don't trust any organization, they will just give it to people. So one way is to just give the money. The second way is to give food and clothes. For example, it's close to New Year, and everybody are busy buying clothes. So some of these people, they may buy meat and cut them and wrap them up nicely. Or some buy buns. Or maybe some will buy peanuts, potatoes, or red dates. And then they will put it in their car and they just give along the way. I'm quite touched by their action. And I think that's really good. And for them, they know clearly who benefits from their actions. It's very clear. I remember when I was young, a few merchants asked me, maybe they will have some blockage, or like the black dogs is coming through the door. You know that the year is bad for them, so they will quickly go and spread their fortune, spread their disaster. Some may buy clothes or bags for children. And in the end, they will enjoy good fortune through their action. Or maybe some kids, they got leukemia at a very young age. And after that, they got better because their parents or their grandparents helped them to distribute, to scatter the disaster. So after they finish scattering the disaster by distributing the fortune, then their kids are well the next day. It's really a miracle.
那我年轻的时候保的人，我就不太想讲啊。我保过一个特别，他就是达到中央级的高管。
When I was young, I didn't really want to share, but I helped someone who is one of the high officials. He knew me when he was in Beijing, and he asked me what can he do. He have no more power because he's being sent to a low level in a city. So he went to that city. They sent him to the city that has a lot of Buddha treasures. So after he dig out the treasure, he's not greedy. He didn't take them. He gave me 1,000 arms and eye Guanyin statue that are about this size. It's very common. And there's a thumb sign at the back of the statue. It is 3 times my size. It's really huge. And he showed me. I know he's pretty rich. I say, when you go to those places, you see those poor children, you give them a piece of meat and a bag of food for them. He says, is that all? I say, no. You have to write something. You have to write, Grandmaster JinBodhi love you. Use red paper to wrap it up, and then you must write this word on top. And he sent 10,000 boxes. And he met me again in Langzhou on the 15th of the 8th lunar month. He said he has finished his task, and he gave me the Buddha statue because he had already done everything. I said, Master, how can I go up the rank? I've already done everything.
啥时候啊？
I said, don't
过
worry.
年，那是阳历年还是阴历年呢？
And he said, when would that
我
be?
这
I
是
said,
阴历年好
after
嘛
the
就过
year,
春节啊，
when the new
最
year
快是阳历
comes.
年，结果阳历年就是那个阳历年的
And the next year,
那个平安夜23。那一天
on the day,
当时
on
国家主
Christmas
席
Eve,
要他去北京，立刻受命，
升官了。
成为军队中权力最大
the。boss asked him to go to Beijing and he
厉害
became
吧？
the highest
哎呀
ranked.
他赶快给我打电话讲这件事情，哎呀，高兴死了，就是幸亏是
And he was so
我帮忙
happy and he
就不多
shared me
说
the
就
news.
说到这儿了哈。这些东西啊，所以有很多做的时候，我们一般人没办法理解这些事儿。
A lot of time when we do things, we do not understand why do we have to do good
做
merit.
梦这个禅境朦朦胧胧之中，
A few days ago, when
哎
I
又
was
出现一个景
practicing,
象啊，就是一群人都是年轻
I
的，
saw an
像
image
像
where
像真人有点儿
a lot of
就是有
people,
点灾的那样子。
they
生
look
怎么
like
我怎么消灾
real
呀
people, yet they
就
look like they
出
were
现了说
suffering. And they
我也没
asked,
听见我说话，
how can you
就
help
他们自
us
动就包着一
get
块
rid
儿
of,
一块儿
of our
我
bad
说成实
fortune?
话，不撒谎哈，就像那个猪肉红烧肉都是方块儿，都炖好的，拿红纸包包着，上那些金菩提宗师爱你，我到处去送。
I can't remember what I say, but I saw them wrote they wrap
我什么时候让人送
the
我红
cooked
烧肉
meat
啊
and use red color paper to wrap it up, and on top they say Grandmaster JinBodhi love you, and they gave it to
改
people.
改这个粮食做的，
And I said, when did I
装
say
做的
that?
是吧？这个块儿，
And
你
they
一样
changed
这样包上去散这个灾，啊，去散这个福，
change to make of
是吧？
rice,
所以你也想消灾，
rice
想功德无
cake.
量，
So if you want to get rid of your bad
还有
fortune,
护佛金身，这是最大的了哈。啊，还有这些方法之外，
there are a lot of
其中往
methods
外
you can use.
散掉你这些灾。
You can, the highest would be
把这
to
个好
guilt
的手不能脏
to
的哈，
sponsor
不能
Buddha,
哪个
guilt
便宜哪个批发哪个脏，买哪个不行。
for blessing.
好的，
Or you can give all this to people in need.
还有不能放到
You
路
must
边
give
你就
people
跑
good things.
那绝对不
And you
行
cannot put on the street and run
无
off.
数的人散灾的时候，他不敢告诉别人，他把这个
A lot of
放那儿
people, when they
放那儿
do good
让他路过的
things,
仇人
they
看得
do
见
not
一过这个包
dare
那个人倒霉
to
等
give
等
to
不一样
people, they just put on the
就是
street.
在帮人在
But
消
it's
灾
different.
拿到吃的人是把你原来的灾哈，等他吃了，加上我的名字，我们信的是佛的能量，把它转化。
The people who got
大
your
家吃到的
present,
是福气，
when they eat it, plus
而
my
你这个灾
energy
哈
and the Buddha
你
energy,
就咋真没有了？
your
你
bad,
想一个要命的灾
your misfortune will be
10000份
gone.
10000份红包装的食物散出去，没有浪费掉。
If you give 10,000 of your red
你最
packet
多切破个手指头
and you give it to other people, you do not waste it,
鼻子流血
then your bad luck will
生命的危
be
险就没有了。
resolved. You will probably just cut your finger, lost a bit of blood,
最少得煮
instead
上
of
4
the
个红
big
鸡蛋为一包
misfortune that happens to you.
最少都是这么做，知道了哈。我本来憋着不说呢。
So
哈
to do that, you must at least give 10,000 pack.
好操作呀，这个。
Oh, this is easy to do.
对，
Just pack some
就
snack
是过年过节来了，
and write Grandmaster JinBodhi love you.
给的人，亲人朋友还是说不认识的人？
Must we give to our relative or we give to people who don't know us?
啊，从认识到不认识的，
You
但是
can
不要
give
浪费。
to everybody who knows and do not know you, but you cannot waste the food.
人家知道这是什么东
You
西，
cannot just put it there and run off because nobody knows what it is. Nobody dares to
所以
take
人
it.
家要信任你能吃。
They must trust you and will
还
eat
有
the
呢
food.
你想消一个灾的话，你要认真这一年呢哈。
And if you want to get rid of one misfortune,
3个人，
对，比如你走八卦和修行的，真正受益的故事不可以乱编的。告诉3个人，3个人你还去教他。他
you
真
must
念
tell
他真
3
受益
people
这3个人真受益
your
你的灾就
benefits
消了。
from practicing,
前头讲的是财布施，这是法布施了。
这是法
and then
布施
they
啊
you must teach
法布
them,
施功德
and after
第一
that they
但
benefits
你
too.
财布施哈，财布施是把你的灾转化为财富，让大家
So
分享
if you want to give
反而就消了
good,
你的灾。
give
这
money,
种极特殊的一种
It is
的无数
using
消灾法啊。对，那么现在
transforming
讲
your
的这个东西呢
misfortune into
又
the
是另外一种
money and then give it
法
off.
啊，
That's also
这个也是
another
特别
method.
好，就是法布施。按照
Another
佛
one
的
is giving of the
要
dharma.
求他的要求。你如果有众生通过你的嘴的传达，
If through your
让他
mouth,
离苦得乐
through your
的话
transmission,
救人一命
somebody
消其浮屠消你一
his
个
life is
灾
is
这是小意思嘛。
is changed.
只要你这一年
If you can save 3 people in this year, your misfortune will be resolved. This is the giving of the dharma. So if you listen to Master's teaching and you introduce to your friend and they like it and they benefited, then you receive the good merit. Sometimes if you keep telling people but they don't come and practice, they don't benefit, then you do not have this merit. You thought that he's here but the person didn't come. For example, you bring the person to the center and you practice with him, then you got your merit because they benefited from it. You just need 3 people in a year. And your misfortune will be resolved. When I say resolve your misfortune, it doesn't mean your misfortune goes to the other person. That means it's disappear. Because you are changed from a person who do a lot of bad deeds to someone who do good deeds. So that's why he has merit. That's why giving of the dharma is the highest merit of all. So it will tie you through the Tai Sui year. There's another thing that I have not mentioned. It's natural disaster. You also need to do good merit so that you can tie over natural disaster so that your family can safely ride through the year of dragon. So when we talk about natural disaster, it happens to everybody. It doesn't mean whatever zodiac sign. Because last year, we mentioned a bit of what happened, but this year I will not talk about it. It's very tiring to look too much into. But I'll share a little bit. Next year, there will still be natural disaster that continue into the dragon year. So if everybody can still survive, it's good enough. I've already shared a lot.
这回这个网友开心了，开心了。还有一些网友说，哎呀，马年的没有讲啊，蛇年的没有讲，那些都比较好的，比较。
Some people mention that teacher never talk about, master never talk about those born in the year of the horse or snake because they are generally pretty good. So we didn't talk so much. Thank you to Grandmaster. And Master also gave so much wonderful present. May you have a compassionate heart and not greedy, and know contentment, and you will enjoy auspicious life. So this is all I'll talk about today. I believe you still have a lot of questions. I believe there are more opportunity for us to explore more into this. So the next live stream session will be on the 24th of December at 7 p.m. in Asia, and in Vancouver it will be at 3 a.m. in the morning. We'll see you next week. May all of you enjoy auspiciousness, enjoy good health and longevity, and have a happy and blessed day. May you enjoy good fortune. We'll see you in the next live broadcast.
中，让我与您相遇。小小的红点里，人生就此欢喜。我快乐了，我健康了，我幸福了，我美丽了。在茫茫人海之中，让我与你相遇。小小的红点里，人生变得神奇。我智慧了，我宽容了，我慈悲了，我自在了。因为有了你，生命变得更坚定，不忧忧无虑。因为有了你，日子不再有哭泣，不再有恐惧。我快乐了，我快乐了，我健康了，我健康了，我幸福了，我幸福了，我美丽了，我美丽了。在茫茫人海之中，让我与你相遇。小小的红点里，人生就此欢喜。我快乐了，我健康了，我幸福了，我美丽了。在茫茫人海之中，让我与您相遇。小小的红点里，人生变得神奇。我智慧了，我智慧了，我宽容了，我宽容了，我慈悲了，我慈悲了，我自在了，我自在了。因为有了你，了解生命的真理，修行的意义。因为有了你，日子犹如彩虹般，彩虹般美丽。我快乐了，我快乐了，我健康了，我健康了，我幸福了，我幸福了，我美丽了，我美丽了。我快乐了，我快乐了，我美丽了，我美丽了。我幸福了，我幸福了，我美丽了，我美丽了。在茫茫人海之中，让我与您相遇。小小的红点里，人生就此欢喜。我快乐了，我健康了，我幸福了，我美丽了。在茫茫人海之中，让我与你相遇。小小的红点里，人生变得神奇。我智慧了，我宽容了，我慈悲了，我自在了。因为有了你， 再有恐惧。我快乐了，我快乐了，我健康了，我健康了，我幸福了，我幸福了。